expected that many kids to be in this game, did they? When we saw the travelling squad, we did a preview and I was sort of laughing it off when someone said he's just taking a load of kids. But he's giving he's basically just almost not even a reserve team, it's just like a youth team really, isn't
it? But they're good enough, Jay, they've got to be given the chance, obviously it normally happens in the League Cup, but with our league situation, the League Cup's probably only one of the cups we've got a chance of winning, it's a bit of silverware. These kids deserve the chance, because they're good enough. Like saying, I've been privileged to watch them. They're good enough, so let's see what they stand up tonight. It's going to be a full house, I should imagine. Man United in town, so let's see how they react to a passionate, hostile crowd, which I expect it will be. And I'm really looking forward to the game and giving some of these kids who have never played before the chance to make the debuts for United, because I know what I was doing at their age. I wasn't. Were
you training and practicing to play football for Manchester United football?
Listen, Jay, I won't tell you what I was doing at 19 years of age. You know what I mean? But you'll probably get kicked off air. But the thing is, Jay, is that these kids have got to be given the chance, because if they don't, they'll go to the clubs and we'll lose out on kids what have got a big future in the game. So let's see how they go for these 90 minutes.
And out of that team that you've seen there, is there one player or any particular players that stand out for you that you're looking forward to seeing? Because it's it's a young team, it's an exciting team. Is there anyone there you think, I'm looking forward to see what he can do today?
I think for me, I'm probably looking forward to seeing Chong, because he kind of made...
Chong?
Sorry. You got an issue with my choice?
No, go on.
No, I just think for me, because we kind of saw bits of him, and then I was maybe hoping to see him a little bit more... with this season that's been, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, with this season that's been going on, I've been hoping to see him, I've not, so yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see him, but to be honest, it's just exciting to see all those names really, because like Webby said, it probably couldn't be a better kind of debut for them. There's not that much pressure, as in we've already qualified. You are facing that kind of hostile opposition where you're going to have to deal with certain things, but at the same time it's just an opportunity for them to get out there, show how good they are, and maybe fight for a few more appearances this season. So
I don't even need to ask you, do I, who you're looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see Bernard, obviously Levitt, Garner. Garner did well in the last game. It's a big game for Gomez. We got all this hype a few years ago how good he's going to be, and for me he stayed still. He's got to be shining at these games. We know what Greenwood could do. He's an actual goal scorer. Tuanzebe, he needs a game. Sure, good to see him back. He's got a challenge on his hand now to get back into the first team, because the young kid's not done anything wrong. It looks like he's been in there for a couple of seasons. So it's a big game for a lot of players, So can they handle the atmosphere? Can they handle the occasion? Hope so, and it is a big game, because some of these kids will be... come out the match and we'll see whether they're good enough to play for Manchester United in games like this. So I'm looking to see them all, Jay, to let's see where we stand. Can we call on these kids if people are injured, have they got the mentality to play for Manchester United in big European nights? Because that's what it is, mate, a full crowd, hostile crowd. There's something like 300,000 applicants for the game, and there's a lot of Reds over there. So let's see how it goes.
You're saying about that, Webby, about have they got the temperament to play for Manchester United? Do you think if someone plays well tonight, let's say, I don't know, Garner as a stormer, do you think that puts him in the mix for Premier League games? Do you think you can look at it and go, all right, yeah, he can do it against Astana, so why can't I do it against Aston Villa?
Well, or whatever? If you look at the game on Sunday, Jake, we got bullied in midfield, we got bullied, we got outfought, and my opinions on one of the players who played in the middle of the park. Not good enough to play for Manchester United Football Club. He should be nowhere near the club, but what's happened, he's got to play, So this is the chance for people to lay down markers for Sunday's game. If you have a good game, make it hard for the manager to not you involved on Sunday, whether you're on the bench or you start, So it's a massive game for a lot of these players tonight.
One youngster I'm looking forward to seeing is Jesse Lingard. No, but he's not a youngster, but he is captain. And he's had a lot of stick. He's not having the greatest season. Do you think he needs a game to sort of silence the critics? Because we know Lingard always gets stick. We've given him stick over the years at times when he's deserved it. Nothing OTT. But do you think he needs a game? Because he's not really had a game this season where you can say, yeah, he's done really well. He's done okay coming off the bench, I think, last couple of games. But do you think he needs a performance tonight, especially when he's surrounded by so many youngsters?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of one of them. I know he's been playing, but you can't really pinpoint a moment in the season so far where you thought, you know what, that was great, or this.
Yeah, I thought he did all right against Chelsea for first game.
Yeah.
I thought he did all right when he came on against Bournemouth and Sheffield United, but he's not had like a real full game. Going to go into predictions before we start. We've got like 10 minutes to kick off. Webby, what's your prediction for today's game?
I forgot what I sent you before, Jay.
Is it 2-1?
2-1, I think. Yeah, I went 2-1 United, yeah.
Why?
There
Yeah, there you go. Why have you gone 2-1 United?
Because the state of us on there.
Mate, producer Nick there thinks he's funny with these pictures.
They've done us dirty now.
Mate,
Look like a bull jump tuna.
oh my God. Where have you got them pictures from, man? You've literally picked the worst pictures you could have found. Angelina, like, just looks
Angelina
normal.
looks alright.
Me and Webby look like we've just staggered out of
I think that's what you got.
strange ways.
Yeah, 2-1, obviously. It's going to be in our game because obviously I know these haven't. They might not. Have they got any points in the group? These yet? Have they got 1 point? I'm not sure. I can't remember much about the match at Old Trafford.
I know they got absolutely battered home and away off Alkmaar.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
and I know they're at dead and buried bottom of the group, and that's not.
So,
there's nothing happening there.
Let's see. But I've gone 2-1. I've only gone for 3-1, but Angelina's picked that one, so I'll go 2-1. I hope it's what you've picked, Jay. That'd be nothing greater that to see United kids win 5-1 away.
My prediction and that face go together because I look like I'm stoned on that on that picture, and my prediction's a bit off the wall. But I thought, why not go for it? The kids are playing. If you go at him, I think that we could do some damage if we really went for it.
The kids should have no fear. You know, that should be drummed into him. Go out there, relax, express yourself, but win. You know, let's get this winning mentality because they have done well this year. I think they joined top with West Ham in the under 23s. You know, and it's a great chance for them. You know, this is what they put all of the effort in over the years to get this chance. Maybe under other managers this wouldn't have happened. Well, maybe 1 or 2, but the team we've seen, there's 7 and 8 of there who are getting a chance, and obviously the kids on the bench. So I wish them good luck, but win.
Angelina, you've gone for 3-1, which is a little bit more realistic, I think, than my one. What makes you think that we're going to get a positive result tonight?
I mean, like you were saying, it's not the best. I mean, I know the top of their table in Kazakhstan, but you know, it's not.
They've won, haven't they? They didn't win the Kazakh league.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's got to be a win. I mean, I know that it was 1-0 in the other game, but I think I don't know. I just went with 3, to be honest. I can see, you know, if they're going into this game with positivity and there's no pressure and stuff like that, I'd like to see Lingard get a goal, to be honest, because I do think there's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, I would. I'd like to see him pressure relieved off him.
I wouldn't say so much a goal, just a performance.
Yeah.
A performance, you know what?
Yeah.
What we know now and again, he's capable of doing it, you know. But for me, I know he's not had a run of games, Jay, Angelina, but he's had his chances. He's not always had his chances. He seems to be in front of Mato, and I just don't. This is a massive year for him because obviously he's not in the England squad. I remember someone telling me that if he's always in around the United squad or playing the team, he will always get selected for England because Southgate loves him. Obviously, Southgate can't pick him because he's not getting a game for United. So this is a massive year for him. And people keep saying to me, give him a chance. He's 26, isn't he now?
27.
Is he 27?
Well, he's not a kid, is he? You know,
no, he's not a kid. Everyone says that.
Yeah.
Everyone says
to
like
the
people
prime
call
of
him
his
youngster,
football
but
now, and
no
I'm
one
afraid
really
at this present moment, he's not good enough for Manchester United. Prove us wrong, Jesse. Put in a performance what makes a manager think, listen, he's got to be involved Sunday against Aston Villa. Make it hard for the manager to pick that team for all the players he's left at home, because we all know that none of this team should be playing Sunday against Aston Villa, but make it hard for the manager to think, well, he's played well, let me think about him for Sunday. Now it's down to them.
Yeah, no, I agree. Guys, don't forget to get involved in the comments as well, just having a look at what people are saying. Someone saying, Miggy says Mason hat-trick. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. He's got the ability. And
I'm glad he's playing up front.
Yeah.
Not on the wing, you know.
Was it Palace where he brought him on for last half hour and he was out wide? Yeah,
but if you look at that Palace game, Jay, he got in some right positions and probably all the time did not pass to him. If you look at that last 15 minutes of that game, he was going out wide and he was getting in 10 or 15 yards of space. We know what he can do. Get the ball so he gets out and he'll cause you trouble running you. And we never pass to him. I'm so glad he's playing down the middle.
Well, he has had a couple of chances recently and he's took him. You know, he's been banging in the goals. We know what he can do at lower levels as well, but he started doing it for the first team. Guys, get your predictions in as well. Just having a look what other people are saying. People are saying here, Salako's gone for 3-1. Danny's gone for 0-0. Trust me, he says. And he's also said, I'll make over 100 quid on 0-0. I can't see it being goalless. Seriously, I think the kids are going to go for it. But, we've said that in the past, didn't we? We said we couldn't see us drawing against the likes of Rochdale and things like that. So, stranger things have happened. Let's have a look what else is saying here. We could do with Ghana and Levitt stepping up. The first team need central midfielders. Ghana is one I've seen a few times for the under-23s, and he's always been a standout player. He's the player that a lot of the fans, they almost go to see him a lot of the time. He's the one, the star of the show. Last time I was at Lee Sports Village, he got a goal as well, and he's been getting a taste of the first team. Levitt, Webby, do you reckon he's ready for the first team? I know he's playing first team tonight. How far do you reckon he's off from giving Solskjaer something to think about in the bigger games?
I'll have to watch his performance Friday night. I know he's on the reserves, mate. Ran the show, set up the goal. Was like he's smoking a cigar all game. Passing's unbelievable. Some of what we've missed since Carrick's left. That just nice calm balls, and he can hit that killer pass. He proved that. You look at the first goal on
that ball for the first goal the other night was unreal, ridiculous.
Right in a two-punch. You know what I mean? So yeah, good enough, mate. He's got to take his chance like the rest of them. Like I keep saying, to take the chance, make it hard for the manager to drop him or not being involved in the squad, but. If you're good enough, it don't matter what age you are in my eyes.
I know you've been watching the youngsters, especially Levitt, for a little while now. Do you think, him in particular, do you think he's got the right temperament?
See, the good thing about tonight, which I'm agreeing with the manager, he's playing with Ghana, who he's played with for the last 10 years in centre midfield most games. So they know each other's game. They know when to stay, who's to go, who's doing this. And you know yourself, if you get partnerships over the years, you look at Beckham and Neville, they knew each other, Cole and York. Carrick and Scholes, they know when to go, when to stay. So I'm really looking forward for them to play in a natural position in the centre midfield. Do
you think he's got the right temperament?
Yes.
I knew you were going to say that. But yeah.
He has.
Because he's got the ability. There's no doubt you can't watch him and think he hasn't got the talent. He's got all the talent in the world. But we've seen this before with some players. I'm not saying he's going to be the same, but we've seen it happen with one or two who you think they're going to be the next big thing and it's just not quite worked out. But you think he's got his head screwed on.
Definitely, mate. He's a great kid. He's down to earth. There's no airs and graces about him. He's still at digs. When people could have gone to an apartment or done this, still at digs. He's a down-to-earth kid, and he's got a bright future in the game. Hopefully it'll beat United, but he will get a living out of the game. He's good enough, right temperament. Let's see what he can do now, but his passing is unreal, mate. And you only have to watch United reserves to see how good he is and how good he can be in a game.
And do you think this game will do anything towards the pressure on Ole? Because whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not, there is pressure on Ole Gunnar Solkjaer, especially with Pochettino being available. Yeah. It reminds me so much of Van Gaal with Mourinho sort of looking over in the shadows. Yeah. Now, okay, it's Astana in a relatively meaningless game, but if United lost, people will be going Ole out. People will be going calling for the manager's head. I'm not saying the board will, but some of the fans will be. Do you think this is a game that can affect Ole in any way? You think if he goes out and gets a performance, it relieves the pressure, or do you think it doesn't really matter as much?
I think for me looking at it, I think it would.
Gets hold of that.
What?
Wait till the wash gets hold of that picture there. Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
He's not well washed, by the way.
He's not well, but that picture.
He's done some pictures that are questionable, but some of his. He was the one that invented the Parkline thing with Paul Lake. Mad. Do you remember? He's the first one to ever do that. I know everyone's picked up on it. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, Angelina. We're just getting distracted.
Webby getting distracted by his nutty mates.
You know he's a 50-year-old bloke.
What? Yeah. I know he's mates with Steve.
Yeah.
He told me. He said you want to see some of the messages that flies around, mate. You think he puts that on social media. Yeah. Anyway, we digress. Sorry, Angelina. Webby going on about his mate. I'm saying, does this game have any effect on the pressure that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is under? If he wins, does it alleviate it? If he loses, does it add to it?
I think if he wins, it will surely. If the team win, it will surely alleviate a bit of the pressure, because there's nothing wrong with, seeing a group of young kids going out there playing, with absolutely everything that they've got and getting a really good win out of it. How can that not be something positive? Do you know what I mean? And I think there's this whole thing of using youth and the fact, and if he can get a win by putting out a team of young players that love the club and want to play for the club, I think that would surely be a positive. I think if, God forbid, if it doesn't go that way, I think there might be a bit of pressure, but at the same time, people will look at it and say, you know what, he put out some young kids, maybe it didn't go the right way, but at least he tried. with the younger squad.
Yeah, you think it'd buy him a little good grace from from some of the fans, just by the fact he's giving youth a chance. Just seeing what people are saying about our predictions. Someone said, JJ has said, Jay is on drugs, mate, about 5-1. Right, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it's unlikely, but, you know, strange things happen. We beat Cardiff once 5-1, do you remember?
Yeah.
All that time ago.
Ollie's first game.
yeah. Didn't really happen again, but you never know. Let's just have a look what else. Why should United go for Poch? He's not a winner. Well, he's not winning any trophies, but his record in the Premier League's pretty decent. Do you know anything about Astana, Webber?
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. I don't know how cheap it is. You know, you look at that first game, I can't remember, but we only beat them 1-0, so it wasn't the greatest game. But like you're saying, Jay, they've been having the last few games, you know, they can't do anything, so there's no pressure on them, really. No, that's why I'm expecting a nice open game. Watch it probably be 0-0, but there's no pressure on either team. I don't know anything about them, Jake. It's cold, and it's miles away.
Yeah, there you go. Webby's travel tips will be available on Blu-ray and DVD coming up. It's cold and it's miles away. Jesse Lingard, we're not far off kick-off now. Jesse Lingard with the armband, that's going to boil a lot of piss. People will already be fuming about the fact that Jesse Lingard... I actually think that... But he is the most experienced player in terms of the games he's played for United.
Most experienced as well, but this is a chance for him to say, listen, I'm still part of this club, Ole. I'm still part of this team. He's got to put performance tonight. He's got to show these young kids. If he doesn't start too well, he's the one who's got to pick them up and lift them up if it's needed. Can he do it? I'm not sure, but this is his chance. So, you know, we've had some good performances from Lingard, but nothing recently, you know. And for me to play that number 10 role for Manchester United, you've got to be a great player.
It's the thing with Lingard as well, is the stats get thrown at him, don't they? Is it a year since a shot or whatever, or an assist and a goal? I can't remember the exact figure. It's not great, and people keep ramming that down his throat. But it wasn't long ago that he went to the World Cup. He played in every game, didn't he?
Yeah.
It wasn't long ago that people were looking at him when he was banging in goals and he was doing all these dances at the Emirates, and people going, "Oh, you know what? He's our answer to Eden Hazard." All right, that was a bit ridiculous. But
who said that?
Someone at a local drugs clinic. Yeah, no, but people were banging on about how he was effective. Just kicking off now. The game just got underway, so we'll see anyway how Lingard gets on. We'll see how the rest of them get on. United have got possession.
Big game for sure. Big game for sure. He's not been seen for months. You know, I'm still harping about that injury was over there, Jay, and it's knocked him sideways. It knocks anyone sideways, but you know he's got a fight in his hand now to get back in the team. You know,
I think he might need that. You know, sure.
Yeah, because we had no.
Because it's been like Ashley Young under Jose was sort of.
He didn't know with Ashley Young playing for England. Or, you know, it's hard, isn't it? You play for your national country at that position, but you don't play for your team. And I do feel sorry for Young because he's a winger. I'd love Ashley Young to play on the right wing for us, but it won't happen on the left wing.
No, I feel sorry for Young, and I know it's not a popular opinion, but I think he gets a bit of undue stick because, all right, he's not good enough. I don't think he's good enough, but he's like, what is he, 33? And he's a winger, just looking there, showing the dugout, feeling Nicky Butt and Ole Gunnar Solkskjaer.
Curly, Laddie and Mo.
You what?
Joking. It's got to be an artificial pitch, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an
playing with the roof shut and it's nice and warm, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's apparently 15 degrees.
15 degrees inside and minus 15 outside.
Yeah, but and I see our captain's wearing a pair of gloves.
Does that matter? Does that
no, but
if
it's not cold, is it?
Astana's trying to get down the wing here, but I think is that Zaber?
Yeah.
Give a corner on it. Astana got a corner there early doors. Zaber making
must still be. If
challenge.
you got the bobby hats on, it mustn't be that warm then. Inside the stadium.
Well, this is what I mean, man. You know what I mean? No, I'm wearing gloves anyway.
No.
Corner's come in and it's been cleared. Just on the edge of the box now. Astana trying to make something happen. Not much happening, to be honest with you.
Win it.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Chong trying to play
Greenwood in. He's in here.
Greenwood with a ball over the top. Chong can get on the end of this.
Hold it.
About on the edge of the box there.
Well played, son. Well done, Dylan.
Oh, quick feet there from Dylan Levitt. Now United are in possession. They're just trying to work an opening down the left-hand side. Is that Greenwood there then on the left?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks like Greenwood's gone over to the left. You've got what looks like Chong on the right and Gomez in the middle, obviously. But he's come
maybe interchange. I wouldn't like to.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with Greenwood. He can play on the right, he can play on the left, he can go down the middle. He's got a touch of the
Webs.
The wet. I was gonna say the Marcus Rashford's about him, but in the sense that he can he will swap it around a bit.
Keep the ball.
This is it for the youngsters as well. Just keep possession United. You just everyone wants to get a touch. Yeah, you young players, just get on the ball, make a couple of passes, just sort of steady any little nerves that you may have, which is what they're doing and passing it around. I think everyone's had a touch now, which is good. Luke Shaw just on the left-hand side. It doesn't look like it's a sellout, does it? It looks like there's empty seats there.
Yeah, it's strange that we were saying how much people were.
I know the United and probably packed, but
how many we took over? 1,000.
Sure. It's a proper mooch, though, isn't it? Like you were saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
lucky.
especially for a game that, for all intents and purposes, doesn't mean a lot.
Yeah.
I know it's good for the debuts and all the rest of it, but it's not like a vital game.
Yeah.
United just trying to work an opening now, going down the left-hand side again. I think it's at Gomez.
Yeah, pass it. Early. A bit quicker United.
Just it looks like Astana are going to clear that now. They've just United are passing it around well though. United got the ball back as well, and you can see. Do you know what you can see as well from this young team? There's a lot of confidence there.
Yeah.
This doesn't look to me like 7 or 8 players making the debut.
They've been there for a bit. Because the good thing about it, Jay, they've all played together for years, so they know each other's games. Whether they're playing Stoke City reserves or Astana in Europa League, they know each other's games, which is a great thing for Ole, and to make that decision that they know each other, they play with him most week in, week out, and obviously a lot of them are training with the first team now. Look, it's beautiful. It's nice to watch.
Yeah, they are passing it around. Tell you what, it's better than we were watching at Bramall Lane the other day after 5 minutes. We weren't passing it around like that. I know it's different levels, but you know what I'm on about.
There's been a few people talking about Lee Grant getting a winner.
Lee Grant getting a winner.
Someone has said, I will personally donate £1,000 if he gets the winner today to a charity.
Good ball.
Greenwood here. Greenwood.
Saves it, go on.
Good save, go on.
It's great play by
Greenwood
United at the moment.
Down the left, Greenwood with a shot inside the box.
It's great play,
Parried by the keeper. Lingard couldn't
It's really good play, and they look comfortable at the moment because, like I'm saying again, they've all played with each other for months and years, and they know each other's game and when to do this and all.
He hit it well, didn't he, Greenwood? But it was just straight at the keeper. But decent first effort. You do just want to get it on target as well, don't you?
Give it early. No, that's a wrong ball, that.
Just looped it in, crossed it in. Tuanzebe trying to get on the end of it.
Dylan was on the edge of the box there, absolutely.
Gomez again, looking at control there from Gomez. Just going into the box on the left-hand side.
Pass it.
He's whipped it in there. No. Tell you what, the confidence of these young players, they're up for this, United. Big time. I think like I said earlier, all the young players have touched the ball. They've all had a touch. They're all looking to move it forward as well. Now it's Lingard on the ball. He's played in Greenwood now. He's over it that. He tried to play it through for Greenwood, but just a bit too much on it. So we're like 6 minutes in, 0-0. It's all right, so far. Positive.
I think we said that on Sunday though.
That's after a minute. I said that about Brandon Williams.
Yeah, that he was the greatest player ever.
I almost jinxed him, didn't I?
Yeah.
Someone says James Nelson. Why don't you like Lingard? I think we've
been
pretty fair. We've fair with Lingard. Sorry,
but to play for Manchester United for the years he has, he needs to do better.
We get accused of all this and favouritism, but we'll just call it as you see it. If he plays well, he gets credit. If he's not playing well enough, he gets criticised. I know a man not far away from me once said he wouldn't set foot in Old Trafford if Lingard was playing. Yeah, you can.
Jake, you know
that used to be your catchphrase, though, didn't it? Like, I'm not. If he's that,
no,
I'm not.
It used to be Moyes.
Van Al as well. I'm sure Van Al pushed you over the edge at one point. I'm sure there's a.
He did with that file of facts. If you look back in an old video, go on.
Hey up.
Wide early.
Out wide here, Gomez.
Check him on. Cut inside. Bang.
Gomez. Oh, just crowded him out there. He had about 5 players around him there. Now Astana trying to counter attack. Just in there now. He's trying a long ball there, but Shaw's going to get on the end of that.
Well done.
Back to Lee Grant. He must be loving life, Lee Grant.
I know.
Right.
Do you remember that game he had against us at Old Trafford for Stoke?
Vague. I can't really remember.
Yes, Stoke.
People tell me this, but I'd be lying if I said, "Oh yeah, I remember it." Was he in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you know what it was, right? It's funny because he came on, didn't he, against Derby?
Yeah.
His old club. And it was like tailor-made for him to be the hero. And then every penalty went in. Is he through? Is he through? I'm about to say. Greenwood there played through, but he was offside. But yeah, I mean, people were giving Ollie a bit of stick when he was talking about League
Close
One.
that, if you look at the 11.
Good one for VAR there. Greenwood went.
Oh yeah, there's Europa League.
We're not good enough for VAR anymore.
Yeah.
No, that's just for the Scousers. But I thought it was like it was going to be a fairy tale for him when he came on against Derby League One, but it weren't to be.
I just remember all the coverage you got because he was like the first player that we signed, and it was like the amount of press on him, and he's just like the most standard guy. And it was like, Lee Grant's arrived here, he's arrived here, and everyone was just like lapping it up.
It was mad though because wasn't he like Stokes reserve keeper or something?
Yeah.
Wasn't he? And he went. I know he went to our reserve keeper, but it's a massive step up, and it was just so random. I don't think I certainly didn't see it coming.
The best move of a reserve keeper in a while.
That's what I mean. And it was just like, yeah. But it made me laugh because Jose was like obviously fuming about transfers, and it was like, yeah, it is a third choice keeper.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll make up the 19 points against
Just at the moment, look comfortable, you know, knocking it about. They look cool and calm, you know. And we're getting in good positions, you know. We find he's doing a lot of running Gomez off the ball on that side, and it's dragging that centre half. That's why we're looking for that ball inside to Greenwood. But unfortunately, the passing hasn't been too good in the last third. But no, that's nice play.
Nice play. Lingard now on the turn, about 40 yards out.
Look at the fullback.
Chong's on there, out wide to Chong. Cutting inside. Chong on his left foot there, but he was hit the defender. Gomez. We've got to get Gomez nailed down on a contract, man. Seriously. He's such an exciting player. Lingard on the edge of the box. Oh, he scored!
Wow.
That's going to silence some critics there. Edge of the box. About 20 yards out. And he's rifled it into the bottom corner. 1-0 to United.
Was it a bit of deflection, that?
Was it? I don't know. It looked. I thought he just hit it straight down straight into the bottom corner, but I couldn't quite see from that angle.
Yeah, great play from Gomez there to bring the ball down again. You know, like you're saying, Jay, massive year for him. You know, we know he's got the talent, but he seems to have just stayed at that level.
Gomez,
when people were looking at to be the next best thing, you know. So
he's the one that I thought, just having a look at his shot. I don't know. Does he take a deflection?
What's the keeper doing? I like to see it from behind.
I think he just hits it straight. I think it's just a good finish. It's a difficult angle to see, but to me that looked like
bad goalkeeping by Eric.
Do you reckon?
It looks like it's gone underneath him. Anyway,
it's a goal anyway, and if anyone needs a goal...
What's that? 1 goal in 110 matches?
The stats just come up, 1 goal in 5 matches for Lingard. I think they're talking about the Europa League there. Yeah. I don't think he's got 1 in 5.
It's what United deserve first 10 minutes. You know, they've looked calm, they've looked collected, they've looked well.
This is the thing now, though. Early goal, nothing to lose. Everyone's looking confident. Everyone's had a touch. Yeah. Everyone's been involved in something, haven't they?
You just want your 5-1.
I want my 5-1. This is it, man. Go on there, and we'll see who's on drugs. Just having a look at the comments. Lingardinho, Jesse Lingard, captain, leader, legend, says Matt Johnson. I agree. Yeah, good on Jesse. Well done, Jesse, and all the rest of it. Yeah, listen, we all want Jesse Lingard to succeed, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Even if you're not his biggest fan, you want him to do well. I know a goal against Astana doesn't suddenly make you George Best, but it's a goal. It's a positive.
It's a goal, yeah.
You know what I mean? If anyone needs one, he does. So hopefully he can build on that.
We want everyone to do well who pulls a shirt on, you know. It doesn't help, obviously. Keno slaughtered him, didn't he, last year about this close thing? Why is he doing it now?
To be fair, Keno would slaughter you if you're Cristiano Ronaldo banging him 50 goals a season. He don't take any prisoners, does he, Keno? I think that whole fashion thing was blown out. Personally, I thought it was blown out.
I think it was. I don't think it was blown out, Jay, because it was a week before the Liverpool games. It was a week before Norwich.
Yeah.
Or Aston Villa, no disrespect to them, it wouldn't have been blown up so much.
Yeah. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. Did you see that thing about Phil Jones' testimonial? He don't want to have it because he knows no one will. He said no one will turn up. It's my mum and dad. Honestly, there's a thing in the Athletic. I know we're always going about the Athletic, but it is decent. It's got some really good articles in there. United just trying to play down the left,
until it broke down.
Astana have tackled him and are trying to. Can't really get out of their own half in a minute. Astana.
Go on,
Lingard's just got the ball there, plays it into Greenwood.
He's
going to lay it off there to Gomez. Should have laid it off, but he probably tried one turn too many. Yeah, in The Athletic, I think he spoke to Phil Jones and he said it was his testimonial year, either this year or next. But he's not going to have a testimonial because he knows.
It takes a deflection.
Does take a deflection there, Lingard's shot.
I'm blaming Eric, the keeper.
That's harsh, that Webber.
He catch the bottom of his boot.
You can't blame the keeper there.
No, you can't. No, just with his. I like his name, Eric.
You just like saying Eric, don't you?
Hopefully Eric will make a few more mistakes so you can mention his name.
Yeah. So Phil Jones isn't having his testimonial because he knows no one likes him, apparently.
Poor that, you know.
I know, I feel a bit sorry for him, and like, do you know what I mean?
That is a bit sad, actually, isn't it?
It's like, I know he's got no dogs, and I know after Sheffield United everyone was absolutely hounding him and saying how shit he was and all the rest of it, but he has been at the club a long time. He's earned his testimonial by rights, and he's not going to have one because he knows no one really likes him and he don't think anyone will turn up.
Well, that's down to the club offering him a new contract, you know, to keep the value. I don't know. Maybe they thought Newcastle might have come in or someone else come in with 10, 15 million for him, a promoted team, but it never happened. Keeper's ball. Well done, keeper.
Crossing there from free kick from about 40 yards out, and this is straight to Lee Grant. Lee Grant letting his teammates know where they need to push out. Laird on the ball. He's quality in a younger level.
Yeah.
Ethan Laird. He's one I've seen a few times, and he always looks exciting. Good. I know he's a full-back, but always good at getting forward. I think Brandon Williams will have shown a lot of him as well, won't he?
Not there, son.
United kept possession, but Brandon Williams will have shown a few of them, won't he? Like, you have a few good games.
Do you know what I like against Brandon Williams? The game at Chelsea when he just smashes that die over the boards.
Yeah.
No F's given. Get over the boards, you clown. You know, I'm going to go and pick you up. That's what I like. Collier's, wherever he's from. Great lad. That's where he's from, isn't he? Collier's around.
Is that where he's from?
You know what, we were asking this on Sunday.
That's Nobby Styles' territory, that.
Yeah, he's from round that way.
Is that where he's from?
He's from round that way. No F's given, Jay. Get over the boards. Get on with it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like, because other people would have come in. You know, okay.
Well, you alright, mate?
You know, sorry about that. No toss giving. Tonight.
Well, he's had 2 bookings already, hasn't he, in his 3 starts.
And a goal.
A goal.
And he's
had a VAR red card check as well. Saw that one. But we know, like, you can tell straight away he's not one who's going to shirk a challenge or back down. He's got that confidence. He gets stuck in. But he's also got the ability. You're not just going to get United, you're just running around kicking everyone. He can play football. But he's showing a lot of these youngsters that if you're good enough, you're going to get a chance under
Ole. Of course you are.
Regardless of the reasons. People go, it's only because of the Glazers and we don't spend enough money or whatever. I get all that. But the fact is, we want to see young players playing.
Jay, I'd rather have 10 kids from the academy playing every week than going out getting mercenaries. Now, the 3 we've signed this season, mint.
Yeah.
I want players who want to play for my club, who are hungry. Not people who just want to come for the Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't give them monkeys. Don't know the history.
We don't want more Alexis Sanchez's.
Give it early. Early.
Great United ball. In the middle of the park now. He's played it out wide there to Gomez. Gomez had a lot of the ball in this first half so far. It's about 25 yards out. He's running at defenders. Chong's
go on, Chong. Have a run at him. Have a run at him. Go on, son. Great little flick.
Is it Laird there with a cross?
Look,
well played.
Well played.
Good work though. It's good play.
Yes.
So far, United looking confident. It looks like
he's just set on the position there, Jay, 78 to 22 or something.
Well, we've been all over him, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? And it looks like Ollie's got it right with his tactics and the amount of youngsters he's picked and the ones he's picked as well. Because like you were saying, Webby, these have played together.
Since you've been 10, 11.
Yeah, this isn't like might be the United debut for a lot of them, but it ain't the debut playing alongside each other.
No.
They've all been... they've all grown up together and played alongside each other. It's like the class of 92, innit? They were used to each other. So when they came into the first team, I know they came in at different stages, but when they were all playing in the first team, they knew each other. And I think that's what you're seeing with a lot of these players. You can tell it, especially with the front 3, with Gomez, Chong and Greenwood. There's an understanding there, isn't there? He just looks like Lee Grant's dad taking out his kids. He's just like...
He's just
come on, like what? Lee Grant's the dad taking the kids out on a school trip.
He's just got a very large family of nephews and sons and stuff. He's like, come on, kids.
Come on. I'm going to go and play a bit of football. No messing about. See, I'm looking at the comments here. Man United 100 must win, 100% backing Ole. Pogba is staying at United, says Scott Kent.
Inside scoop, exclusive.
Maybe for this, maybe
for this week.
Yeah, maybe today. I don't know. Long term, I won't be.
I won't put any dough on it.
No, I won't put any dough on it.
Just send it to Dan and Webb. care of Full-Time Devils. If you want to put any money on him staying, just send me the Bugs money. I'll look after it for you.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say probably won't be here next summer, but hopefully we'll get some good games out of him.
Go on, lad.
Blair down the right here, crossing it in.
Unlucky.
No, it's just not happening there. Astana getting the ball out.
He's got it. He's running
Astana
back
look
in.
like they don't know what's hit him, to be fair. Oh, they've got a bit of a lucky break there now. Astana breaking. About 35 yards out. Oh. He's crossing that in, and I think, is it 2 hands there?
Time. El Capitano.
El Capitano there, Jesse Lingard. Like Roy Keane in his heyday there. Great ball there from Ghana. Nice little simple pass.
Look wide, Chong.
He's found Chong on the right hand side. He's going to run at him, lad. Go on. Inside.
Wide again.
One more. Greenwood. Just
left
inside
peg,
the box.
Left peg, right peg.
Oh, he's just trying to work the opening there, and his shot got blocked there, Mason Greenwood. But United just look so confident going forward. And the front three, you can tell they've played together for years. Yeah. You can see there's the understandings there. And the standard defence look all over the gaff at times. Down this right side.
So he's just playing nice and simple.
Yeah.
Nice, like Vieira did.
There, going past his man. Oh, he's just in the box there, Ethan Laird. On the edge of the box. Was that a deflection? No.
El Capitano.
Jesse Lingard there. Some good play though. Ethan Laird's having a lot of joy down the right hand side. Angel Gomez on the left. Looking good, United.
6 attempts.
6 attempts.
One on, how many on target? 2.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
I think. Well, we had that one, didn't we, from Mason Greenwood, which was straight down the barrel, and obviously Jesse's goal. So looking confident, in control. I don't want to get carried away, but it's safe to say, this United team will eventually win the treble. Astana now just trying to make something happen.
Just footing by Dylan. Just try to get a... Right, give it,
Lingard
Jesse,
there.
give it.
Go on.
El Capitano, give it.
Great run there.
Got to pick the right pass in the last third. Just...
Back to
look, they've got 8 back. Oh, El Capitano.
El Capitano on the left foot.
I was going to say...
No, it's good play by United, but if you look at it there, once they lost the ball, we had 3, maybe 4 attacking. They had, look, you can see 6, 7 back behind the ball.
Scott Kent's asking, Webby, do you reckon we can make top 4 this season?
I think if we get a few injured players back, then yeah, because these kids are good enough, hungry enough, and maybe a couple of additions in January. It will be hard, but it's not impossible. Not impossible.
Angelina, I'll ask you. Even though Scott Kent only wanted to know Webby's opinion.
I know, yeah.
You can give yours as well.
Should we all give our opinions
why
anyway?
Not?
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, the way things are, you can't really see United's name in that top 4. But, stranger things have happened. I think at the moment we just need to be focusing on getting a bit of consistency more than anything, and maybe getting into that top 6. And then once we've kind of established ourselves there, then look at if it is a possibility, maybe after Christmas to break into the top 4. You never know.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think like Webby said, it's a lot to do with injuries. I think you're saying if our injured players come back, Pogba comes back, but I just think the trouble we've got at United at the minute. If we lose someone like Martial or Rashford,
we're used.
Yeah, we're in. And I rate Mason Greenwood, and I rate the youngsters, but it's a through ball. Astana on a counter. Then he played it was a mint ball he played through to
their cross
striker, yeah. And he was only about 6 yards out and he hit it wide.
Where is it?
What?
Astana.
It's in Wales.
Where is it?
South Wales, yeah. It's near Cardiff.
Oh, is it? Right.
No, it's Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
He's from Kazakhstan.
But I know he's not from there, but the only one everyone's going to say is Borat.
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
Don't really know a lot about Kazakhstan, I'm not going to lie, so I'm trying to avoid just the old stereotype. It's Borat, but that's literally all I know about Kazakhstan. I know he's not really from there.
Yeah, no, great run, keep running, son.
Someone else is saying Europa League is probably our best chance of getting back into the Champions League. Yeah, 100%.
Probably right, yeah.
100%.
I
think it is. I think we've got a better chance of winning Europa than we have getting top 4. But I was saying this on the preview, I don't think Ole should be concentrating on the cups. I think we need to be focusing on the league, personally.
Well, you look at
I just think...
Who was it the other year who put all... Go on. Put all the eggs in the basket? Was it Arsenal? And who was it? It was us, wasn't it? It was just...
No, it was Jose, mate.
Yeah,
He gave up on the league in December.
Yeah.
He was like playing the resis in the league and focusing on the cups. But the thing worries me with
strong.
It's a free kick that surely, ref.
Yeah,
he's got a free
strong
kick now, about 30 yards out.
Jimmy from Liverpool.
I've seen him a few times from the 23s, Ghana, and by and large he's been quality. He's had a couple of games where it's not really happened for him, but he's always trying to make things happen. He's one of those players that he wants the ball all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He never wants to just do, make it easy. He wants to try and find that through ball, try and get forward. He's a proper creator there in the middle of the park. Do you know what I like about these youngsters as well, Webber? They can get stuck in.
Yeah, you got no fear.
No.
Got no fear.
We're talking about Brandon Williams, but you've got like a team full of them.
Capitano lining this up.
Capitano, 30 yards out. You may as well call it 2-0. Jesse Lingard.
Was you ducking here?
No. Was it Greenwood? Greenwood stood out with his left foot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't very good though, to be fair.
Oh.
That's foul, isn't it? So give there. Let's give a throw in.
To them.
Just went through there. Don't know about that.
He's got some. This cat has got like a Chinese.
Takeaway.
No. I noticed in the game at Old Trafford there was a lot of like Chinese looking there fans, and I've just noticed that players like got a bit of. Is it something? I think it is. The viewers might be able to help us here.
Is Kazakhstan near China?
No. They've got some like.
Is it as an Oriental?
Yeah. Because you look at that play there, and I remember the game at Old Trafford, people who was in hotel football. We had the Chinese, so people might help me out because I'm not a Scooby-Doo. Still don't know where it is.
Can anyone help Webby out with Kazakhstan? You don't really know a lot. If anyone there knows a little bit about Kazakhstan, please give us some out there.
Why did Chinese? Some of them look Chinese.
Webby wants to know is there any Chinese connection between Astana or
to be fair,
Kazakhstan?
it is on the border
of China.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Is it?
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Where's
China. It is on the border.
Right,
there you go.
There you go.
He knows his
yeah,
stuff.
there's the map.
He knows all about his.
China.
Right. Well, I don't know my stuff with Angelina. Got them off. I never Scooby-Doo. I still thought it was in South Wales.
You can get the bus to Astana.
Yeah.
Get a 192.
A monkey bus.
Yeah.
100 hours.
Simon Morris said who's the fastest player you've ever seen in a United shirt.
Is this all of us? Yeah. Fastest player I've seen in a United shirt.
Astana just on the left in case anyone's wondering what's actually going on here. Just trying to work an opening, but there's not a lot going on. And Jesse Lingard there, El Capitano, like Roy Keane, winning it back. Well, almost winning it back, but he's lost it again.
Yeah. Like Roy Keane. Roy Keane. Fastest player I've ever seen at United.
Oh, thanks for the people in the comments that have come and helped us out as well.
Are they helping us out there?
Yeah, thank you.
Kazakhstan, Astana knowledge.
Kanchelskis was
I was thinking Kanchelskis on the edge of the box here, Astana. Trying to work something? No.
Yeah, Kanchelskis. Giggs. Giggs, Flyer. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Out of George. Bit of pressure on the United here, but they seem to be handling it well.
Yeah, you can expect that eventually.
Yeah.
He's had a shot there, the lad that's gone about 10 yards over.
So what they're saying on the comments about what we said, it's right next door to China?
It's Kazakhstan is in Asia, yeah, and it's close to China. Yeah, basically. Right. Yeah.
There you go, that's cleared that up.
Cheers.
Thanks you very much.
Thank you.
Webby will sleep easier tonight now. Fastest player you've ever seen in the United shirt. Someone was asking. Yeah. He said Kanchelskis, Giggs, Ronaldo.
I don't know, probably as in like watching.
Yeah.
As in like no, as in like the years that I've been watching, like old things that I've watched on like YouTube or something.
Oh yeah. Better ball here, better ball.
Crossing from Gomez, he's probably over it that little bit. Can Chong keep it in? Keep it live? Yes, he has. Well done. Ethan Laird backing him up there. I presume like someone you've seen in real life, unless you've watched.
Don't be doing that there, son.
Is that a free kick there?
Yeah. Axel from Rochdale.
What's it? He's from Rochdale, isn't he? Yeah. He was captain against them, wasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we've had some captains already this season, haven't we? It's been dished about that armband.
Just knocking it about well. United keeping the ball, looking for openings.
Great ball there into Lingard. I thought he was going to make a run then of it. United just trying to work an opening down this right hand side.
Oh, sorry, to answer your question.
Yeah, go on. I'll tell you what. Talking about fastest at answering it.
I guess for my generation, I would probably say Ronaldo. But you know who used to have these little moments of being pretty fast, and he had that record at the World Cup, didn't he? Hernandez.
Really?
Yeah. He was like the fastest runner at the World Cup, wasn't he? When we bought him.
Do you know what I think it might be for me? Marcus. I think Marcus Rashford's rapid.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't remember seeing a player as fast as it.
Yeah.
Not just without the ball, but he's got the ball as well.
I'll tell you he was quite fast, very deceiving Gary Pallister.
Really?
Very,
I would not have put him in there as one of the fastest players, but yeah.
Polly, yeah.
Do you know what it is with them side defending like Pallister? You don't realise how quick they are because they weren't making loads of last ditch tackles and all that because he read the game so well. Rio was rapid as well, wasn't he?
Yes. Poor header.
Astana here in our box, trying to work something. He's had a shot. Oh, fucking hell, it's about 20 yards wide.
A few fans are asking who is playing well.
I think they all are.
Yeah.
Dylan, Jimmy. I think they all are. Tuanzebe, Bernard, Laird. I think they're all doing okay. They're not. These, like you're saying, I'll go on about it again because they played together. It's not strange. Like if you would have put 2 or 3 and say Matic or Mata in, it might have been a bit different. But they know each other's games, so they're doing well, the kids.
Yeah, it's difficult to say. I mean, like you, Webby, I've been impressed with everyone.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a bad performance. That Lee Grant just done a terrible kick out there, but thankfully El Capitano's on the ball there.
Yeah. Hey. We've had another question. Should Tuanzebe be starting over Lindelof?
We've been debating this. We were debating this, weren't we, the other day on the Watchalong?
Strange player, Lindelof. When he's good, he's good. Yeah. When he's put, he's in. Oh no.
No. Not quite on for him there. United trying to break there through Gomez.
He's very, very average. He gets bullied a lot. He's, And then I just look at the mess. I'd pull his hair back then.
No,
remember that Ian Wright and Reggie Blinker.
Mate, do you remember Fellaini on Ganduzi? Yeah. Ganduzi when he pulled his hair.
Can't you remember that? Ian Wright and Reggie Blink used to play for Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. We put full dreadlock, he got the full dreadlock pull.
Hair pulling. Do you remember what Van Gaal said about it? When Fellaini pulled Ganduzi's hair?
No.
He said, and he did say this, I'm not just making it up, where he said, like, hair pulling is only allowed in sex, sex masochism.
Yeah. I miss Louis and his file of facts.
Mate, come on, the football with Van Gaal was terrible. United just trying to work an opening here with Jesse Lingard down the left-hand side on the edge of the box.
Free. He's putting his hands up there.
Into Gomez. Just trying to work something.
Yeah. Keep the ball.
Here it is, a little bit there now. To Chong. United about 25 yards out.
Referee.
No. I thought he's gone through the back of him there, hasn't he? Standing out, trying to break.
Looks like Johnny Method, him. Remember him?
Who?
Johnny Method, who played for Nottingham Forest. Google him. He could hit a free kick, that kid. Google, at half-time, Google his free kick against West Ham at the City Ground.
What's his name?
Johnny Method, he was Dutch.
Method,
big ball napper.
Yeah. When was this? The 60s?
No, the 80s. 80s, Johnny Method. What do you...
I don't know.
Keep the ball. We'll Google it.
Johnny Method.
We've got another question for you, Webby.
Yeah, go on. Go on, El Capitano.
Go on. Lingard here breaking down the left-hand side.
Who was the top goal scorer at Wembley in 1983? Put them in order from the Milk Cup final, FA Cup final, both games, and the Charity Shield.
There you go.
Who sent me that?
Lingard, 25 yards out. It's in. Oh, he had a shot deflected and it's hit the roof of the net for about 25 yards out.
1983.
Pen and paper.
So, the Milk Cup final was Manchester United 1, Liverpool 2.
That was Whiteside.
The FA Cup final was Manchester United 2, Brighton 2. The replay 4-0. The goals for United in the 2 matches was Frank Stapleton and Butch Wilkins. Yeah. And the replay was Robson 2, Whiteside. And Stapleton. Right. Am I right?
Charity Shield as
Charity
well.
Shield, I've not got a Scooby. So it's got to be United and Liverpool.
Who won the league in '83? Would have been the Scousers, wouldn't it?
I haven't got a
Corner
clue.
here from Gomez. No.
Corner.
Is that another corner there now? The referees give
Charity Shield. Who sent me this question?
Scott Kent.
Scott, come on.
Scott Kent's loving you, Webber. He's got a load of quiz there for you.
Right, so we've got the 2 cup. So there you've got Robson with 2 goals. I could have got the hat-trick. No, I've got it wrong here. The replay, it was Arnold Mjordan with a penalty.
I thought Arnold Mjordan
scored a penalty because Robbo could have been the first player to score an hat-trick in an FA Cup final. But Arnold Mjordan took the penalty. And by rights, it was the first penalty he ever took for United.
Why is he taking the first penalty when he could have stopped stopping Robbo?
I'll tell you what, I always remember going to the game and the first, there's a couple of things that stand out for me. They should have won the game, obviously, when Smith must score when he's right through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Champ was going to get down the right
I always remember
side
what United fans were singing. They were singing Seagulls, we were singing Seaweed. Yeah.
Bounce.
And then it was what a difference you have made to Stevie Foster, because he was suspended for the first game. He turned around and gave the V's to United.
Really?
What a difference you have made.
Mate,
what
got some memory you remembering that 36 years
ago.
What was said to Stevie
Foster? Right, giving us the V's.
I can't remember what
Right,
happened
so
to
Robbo,
last night.
we got Robbo with 2. We wouldn't yet know the Charity Shield.
Right,
United and Liverpool.
That's a little project for you to work on.
There we
Not
go.
got Scooby-Doo.
I don't know. The 1983 Charity
Is it Robbo?
Shield is the key. She don't know.
I wasn't even born.
No,
I'm reading your
born in 1983, let alone here.
So whatever the Charity Shield, I think it was shared that he's offside.
It's got to be offside there, yeah.
The Charity Shield must have been. I think it was shared that
used
year.
to share it, didn't
because
they?
he went round on a Polkmobile with a trophy. They did.
On the what?
A Polkmobile.
What do you mean a Polkmobile?
The Polkmobile.
You know what the Pope
He
travels
drove around Wembley with it when he shared it. That's what used to be shared before.
I remember it was shared. I remember in 1990.
So
It
might
was
have
shared
been
with the Scousers.
one. So I should have had just tell Scott, Brian Robson.
Yeah, so Scott, if you can get in touch.
Yeah,
and
Scott, let us know
Brian
whether it's right or
Robson.
not. Guys, don't
2
forget
maybe 3.
as well to get involved in the comments, get involved in
Yeah.
the chat. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Let us know what you think of the game so far, if you're watching it with us as well.
Yeah.
1-0 to United,
They're
obviously.
coming back
with
into it a bit
Jesse
now, aren't they?
Lingard's
And
goal.
James Dolan that
Oh, we
thinks I
are.
need to
Yeah.
talk more as well.
Yeah, come on,
What's
Ange.
it? What's
Oh,
you know what?
it's a shot
We need to
there.
what,
But
talk
And
more?
I've got no chance between you two, have I, Verla?
What, who needs to talk more? You?
Yeah.
Oh, carry on. Ange.
And
Don't be blaming
I'm not
me.
just
It's him
sat
going on
here in
about
the
Arnold
middle.
Bjorn's penalty for the
And I'm not just
1983
sat,
cup final.
sat here for no reason. I am
That moved a
Webby's
bit, that
official
ball.
Googler as well. So
I want Scott
forget-
to come back to me because I'm sure it's Brian Robson.
yeah, Scott, where you at?
Oh, we are. Matt Johnson, 1983, Charity Shield. We beat the Scousers 2-0. Robbo with both.
Well, there you go. Robbo's got 4 then.
Right. Yeah.
I said Robbo before. No, who give that answer then, Jay?
That
was Matt.
Matt Johnson.
Matt, top man.
So Matt Johnson wins a signed photo Webby. So Matt, just DM us your address.
Yeah.
Signed photo Webby in his boxes.
Now we'll get that picture of him on the predictions.
Oh, we are. Cheers, Ange.
Scott's come back. Brian Robson scored both in the 83 Charity Shield, yeah.
I didn't know that. Do you know? Obviously, I got the first 2 right, but the Charity Shields was even against them. Go on,
Chong
Chong.
down the right hand side.
Right, get it under, Chong. Get it under, lad. Let's move for him.
Oh, Callum's getting in touch that we need to get a new table.
Right.
Send us some money, Callum.
Got one ordered, actually.
This is...
Jesse Lingard on the ball here on the right hand side.
No, I think they're doing well. They've had about a 5-minute spell, but not really. They got wide, but they've not really created anything apart from that shot. What Grant struggled. Well, I won't say struggled with it, moved a bit, but we look
We're in
good.
control of this game now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And this is what you want to see as well. Is the youngsters are showing maturity. They're not getting carried away. Not trying daft things. Just trying to work an opening. Ethan Laird down the right hand side again. He's looked good at right back. Ethan Laird.
Yeah.
They've all looked good, to be fair. There's no one who's stood out who's not had a good game. So far, it's been a real positive performance for Manchester United. Loads of
Dylan's
possession.
just nice and easy. You
Loads
know,
of touches.
I go on all the time when people say, who's your best United midfield player in the Premiership? It's Patrick Vieira all day long. Nice and simple. 5-yard passes, keep the ball. If you got the ball, they can't score. You know what I mean? And that's what he was great at.
You're only saying that because of that pass to Giggs in the 99
No, but he never...
semi-final.
Go on, Jimmy. Hit one.
On the edge of the box here, United.
Great ball.
Oh, just can't quite get a shot off there. Starting crowding him out. Someone's been upended there. I think if United get another goal now, it could become a bit of a cricket score.
What's it? Number 91.
Is that what his number is there? 91
yeah.
for Astana.
Yeah.
How's he not with 91?
Footing, good footing, son.
Oh. Led there, but he's been
Stand up,
closed
stand
down.
up, stand
Don't
up.
let him down there. Astana trying to work an opening on the left-hand side. But United have mopped up. It's gone all the way back to Lee Grant, who's hoofed it up. Doing well so far, United. Just pretty much completely in control. They are. Lingard.
That's a terrible tackle.
Is he wave play on there, referee?
That's
Lingard went down
tackle.
there. Was a tackle.
You
Is Greenwood going through?
What?
Can he work an opening? No.
He's got to book him.
He did well there because he got his shot off, but it was straight to keeper.
Yeah.
But that tackle on Lingard looked like a nasty one.
Yeah, what we'll do at half time, we'll Google. I want to show you that free kick, Johnny. The goalkeeper.
Johnny?
Yeah,
hang on a minute.
Johnny Method. I want to show you. I want
I'm
to
not
Google
Johnny, I'm
Johnny
Jay.
Method. Yeah.
Hey, you can remember things from 1983. You can't remember my fucking name.
No, I'm saying Johnny Method. I want to show you the free kick. Phil Parks in the net. He ends up like a cod. The strike. Can you? When you got a minute, Jay? It's a great free kick. The run up. It's something you'd probably see in the park. Kids messing about, but he was. I want to show it you, Jay.
Are you going to show me this goal by Johnny Metal that you've been banging on about?
If you ask the listeners, the viewers,
they're not going to know who Johnny Metal is.
If someone does,
right.
Comment.
Just comment about the free kick he scored at the City Ground against Queen's Park Rangers and Phil Parks was the goalkeeper. Talk to me.
Lingard's up anyway.
Hey up. I think producer Nick's getting involved in the old Johnny Metal debate. Right, if we do a poll, should we do a poll for our man of the match for the first half?
Mm-hmm. You can have 4 people, is it?
Yeah, right. So
Who are you putting in the bag for one of the 4, Webby?
I'm just replying to Andy Mitten here. He's doing
Look at your name dropping.
He's just doing a piece. He's just doing a piece on Dylan in the game.
Do you know what I mean? Don't give me that sauce. You're just messaging the randomers.
He's finding a picture for that side picture.
You're just Googling. Let me give me that phone. Yeah, give me that phone. I'll message Andy Mitten for you.
Andy Kitten is a
Andy Kitten coming on the channel.
Andy Kitten.
Andy Kitten.
Andy Kitten. Andy Mitten.
Give me my first job, Andy Mitten. Selling United We Stand when I was a kid.
Andy Mitten is a top lad. End of story.
Right.
Oh, here you go, Scott Kent. I remember the goal he scored, and it was against West Ham.
West Ham. Phil Parks. Did I say QPR?
No,
you said West Ham.
See, Scott, this is the guy that asked you the question from before. He's your mate. He definitely deserves a signed picture of you.
Right.
To keep the kids away from the fire. it's in that last third, it's breaking down. We were getting in some good positions here, but it's a final ball again, what's letting us down. The build-up play's really good. And it's obviously bringing them into the game. They're coming into the game a bit.
They've not give up, have they, Astana? They're working down the right-hand side now, crossing it in.
Great header
away there. Who was that? Was that Axel there? Luke Shaw now is going to try and counter. Right, go on, who's your nominations for man of the match? Go on, you can have one each.
I will go.
Got to go with Lingard for one of them.
Lingard's one of them. I'm putting Captain in there.
Yeah.
Chong there trying to break through.
Lingard
will win that.
Laird.
Levitt. Right, well, all right. Laird and Levitt, you can have 2 then.
And then you get one.
Do I get one?
Yeah.
I'll go with
Garner.
I don't know. How many are you having? You?
No, I'm just
I'm gonna go with. I would have gone with Laird, if I'm being completely honest. But I'll go with Gomez. Right, so we'll do like a little poll there. 5 minutes. Get involved in it. It's on the Twitter.
Interesting to see who wins that.
So we put our nominations. Don't forget, if you don't agree with them nominations, let us know you do think it's been man of the match so far in the first half. United have had a good performance, loads of possession, just passing it about now at the back, looking pretty confident. They've all looked confident.
Yeah.
To be fair, none of them have looked overawed. They've all wanted the ball as well. It's been a real professional performance.
I think that's why this is such a great game for them, because it is a big game, i.e. it's a Europa League game. I guess you call that a big game nowadays, but it's not. The opposition isn't too kind of daunting for them, so it allows them to still express themselves and have that positivity.
A goal now would be nice. A goal now would be nice. Penalty referee.
Gomez got into the box there, was brought down, but I think it was a tackle.
We're getting in some good positions.
No VAR, of course, in this game as well. Astana trying to break now down the right hand side. Now they've switched it over to the left. He's crossed it. Is he? Oh no. Who's that there? Is that
Dylan, just nice and easy.
Keeping it simple.
Just nice and easy.
Yeah. Loads of space there in the middle. Garner there to Gomez. Gomez ball over the top. I think he's offside there. Mason Green. He's been cut offside a couple of times. I think he's going to think as he think that into the goal.
Any refreshments at half time, Jay? Oh, I'm pushing my luck.
If you want a nip to the shop, mate, be my guest. Not an issue.
No thanks. What's it?
Greenwood's not happy with some of the referees. Just having a little chat with him. I don't know what all that was about, to be honest with you.
Just kick the ball after.
Oh right. Whistle. Do you remember when Van Persie got sent off in Nou Camp for that?
Yes.
Second yellow.
Yes.
Don't forget as well, after the game we'll have reaction. Adam McCullough will have a live reaction, so you can stick around on Full Time Devils. He's going to be doing a live reaction from his secret bunker. So
is his mate Andy in there with him?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that's comedy gold. Comedy gold.
Let me see Andy Tate. We'll be chatting to Andy Tate after the game as well, and we'll have the phone in as well later on. So do stick around on Full Time Devils. Got you covered and all the fan reaction as well.
Last minute now. Don't think there was too much injury time. I can't. Maybe a minute or so. But good first half. You know, the kids have done okay. You know, been pleased with them. They've had a couple of half chances. If there's one little bit I've got to maybe not criticise, but our pass in the last third, we've got to be a lot sharper, a lot crisper, because we're getting in some great positions, but it's that final pass what letting us down. We might have got another goal or two, you know, if the passing was right. But well pleased up to now. All the kids have done well, and bring them a set referee.
Someone here saying, man of the match Lingard. Axel has not had a solid first half. I think that's a bit harsh on Axel. I thought he's done well.
Who's that from? Mr. F.P. Jones?
Yeah.
From Hale Barnes.
Yeah, Phil Jones has commented the defence has been terrible. No.
Yeah, one minute of injury time.
Couple of hard challenges by Astana, says Honey Badger. Time to take a run at someone in yellow. Let them know we won't be intimidated. I don't think that, to be fair, this team doesn't get intimidated, these youngsters. I think we can see that from not just what we've seen tonight, but what we've seen from them in the past as well. Whenever they've come into the first team, they look like they're up for it. They look confident.
He gets caught too much.
Chong there. Who's that? Chong?
Yeah,
he got caught there.
He needs a good
I like the fact he's always trying to make things happen.
Yeah, I just think he needs to be a bit stronger, Jay. He needs a good take of that injection.
How old is he though? He's 19 and he might, you know what, he might fill out. He needs Guinness. He used to give you Guinness when you were kids. Back in the day, didn't they, honestly?
Yeah.
Guinness. That's what Beckham used to have, a pint of Guinness every day. Well, yeah, you had 12 pints of Guinness every night. No, that wasn't anything to do with trying to build your strength up. Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean about Chong. Sometimes it does look a little bit like
Levitt have just been classing the centre of the park, you know each other's game, and one goes, one stays, you know. Very impressed with them too, and like saying they've all done well. That's it, half time.
Half time.
Guys,
get involved in the comments in the chat. Let us know what you think of that first half. Astana even, get my words out, 0, Manchester United 1. El Capitano, Jesse Lingard.
He got up from that that tackle.
Yeah. He needed a goal and he got one. Showing the youngsters how it's done.
Yeah.
Give him a new contract. Just looking at your comments now. Someone said, ungrateful English fans used to success with no salary cap. And all they do is complain about the owners, says Jeremy Blair. I think we've got a right to complain about our owners, if I'm being completely honest. Someone said, Chong is a waste of space on the ball. Every time he gets it, he just loses possession. Bit harsh.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you reckon? What have you made of Chong this half?
I found it straight away.
Mate, you are doing mad with this Johnny Metal.
I want to show it you, Jay.
Right.
Yeah.
When's this from? 1972?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. It's a run up.
Right. Webby. Oh,
Jay.
yeah, we've got it on the.
All right.
Yeah, we've got it on the screen
Yeah.
here. Who's reminded you of that? Who's reminded you of Johnny Method?
One of their players, ball. He looks like him, ball napper centre midfield.
I didn't even notice him.
Here we go.
Right, we're currently watching a goal from 1983 or something that Webby's dug out. Johnny Method.
Look at Phil Park, he's like a cod. On the deck.
What is going on here watching free kicks from Nottingham Forest against West Ham in 1980s? Webby's had enough, he's going.
Stretching my legs. Not a comfy chairs, Jim.
Sorry, Webby, the chairs aren't comfortable enough for you.
Chairs aren't comfy, no drinks.
I offered you a drink, you said you didn't want one.
I wanted an apple. I'll do coffee.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, we're in the middle of a live stream. I don't know if anyone
Oh, yeah.
get that memo. I don't know if you know how it works.
What's the poll saying?
Do you know what I mean? Just going to have a look at your comments as well on the
Can you get us an apple?
poll. So Lingard has won the poll, 36%. Second is Laird, third is Levitt, and fourth is Gomez. So Lingard takes over a third of the votes for man of the match for United in the first half. 1,400 people voted. Thanks for voting and getting involved. Just look at some of the comments as well. Chong has been poor. Garner is far superior to McTominay, says Anthony Holman.
No.
And Andreas. God knows why he doesn't start for us instead. I get it with Garner, right? He's an exciting player, and if you watch him, you think, yeah, he's a first team, he's a potential first team player. But I've said all season, I think we need to wait a little bit. I don't think you're throwing him completely this season. I think you build it up nicely, especially for a midfielder. He's only a kid. He's only 19. There's 18, sorry. You don't rush him in. He doesn't need to be playing every game for Manchester United.
Not every game, but...
And I certainly wouldn't, I'll be honest with you, I certainly wouldn't be dropping McTominay for him.
No, never.
I think that's, that's a bit
Got another question for you, Webby.
Who's this?
This is Scott again, your number one fan.
Scott. Come on, get on it, Scott.
Are you Scott? I notice you keep going over there, using your phone.
You're asking yourself questions,
asking these questions that you know the answer to. Webby, you look lovely tonight. Webby, what you know your hair? It suits you.
He's cutting. Look like Remy Moses. I'm growing it, by the way.
Scott, what's Webby? I mean, Scott asking us.
Give it up.
Right. Who would you have in the defence today? Rio, Pallister, Bruce, or Vidic?
You can only pick one.
Rio.
Really?
Do you know what I'd love to have seen? Obviously, it never happened.
Go on.
Martin Buchan and Rio Ferdinand. Martin Buchan, what a player.
Do you know
all the old Reds out there don't know what I'm saying. Martin Buchan was Jurassic Park in the story. Unbelievable centre half. All day long, and what a gentleman he is now. If you get a chance to meet him and speak to him, what a gentleman. But at the end of the day, what a player. Him and Rio, all day long.
Do you know what I wanted to see?
Go on.
Stam and Rio.
Yeah, that would have been good, but you got to look at Martin Buchan was probably one of the first. Well, what I seen as a ball playing centre half who could tackle. You only got to ask Colin Bell.
Yeah, did he?
He did fair tackle. It's one of those things. In today's age, Colin Bell would have come back from that injury like Stevie Coppell, like Remy Moses, like other players. Just unfortunate. Obviously, the medicine today, he'd probably been out 3 or 4 months, but Reds of my age and older will realise what a player Martin Buchan was, what a centre half.
Some people get involved in the comments here saying Vidic all day long. Vidic.
Oh, Vidic was a great player, but for class, Rio and...
For me, the best centre half I've ever seen was Yapstam. Honestly,
yeah.
I know he was only at the club 3 years, but won a title every year.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yap was a great player. Yap was a great player.
Should never have sold him, man.
I just think it's about opinions, and I just think Rio was a different cup of tea. Even though Stan was a great player.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Neither of them two would walk.
Even Laddie White. I love Laddie White, mate.
Really?
Yeah,
I think they got him a bit too late, mate.
He could never run anyway, Jake. He was slow like Steve Bruce, but he read the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Laddie White.
It was a bit of a weird time, that, to be honest with you. Did he come after Stam? We got rid of Stam, and then we brought in Larry White. Laurent Blanc, and everyone's wondering who the hell Larry White is. Just Webby's doing the old French translation for us.
Scott's back again.
Oh my God. You and Scott get a room. It's getting a bit weird now.
Where's he from, Scott?
You know he's from
Scott Kent, where are you from?
Down the road from your house.
Where you from,
He said, do you remember the song at Old Trafford?
That song we went out together. You never phoned me.
What song?
The song that he sang you.
Go on. Leave it, Jay.
The song, The Old Trafford Blues.
Oof. I can, but how old Scott? How old is he? Scott, how old are you? And where are you from?
Message each other, you two. This is just becoming the Scott and Webby
Scott and Webby show.
Yeah. He must be roughly our age.
He'll be older.
He's remembering these 1983 goal scorers, unless he's googling it.
Scott, if you're local, would Jay surely like to invite you on to a show one day?
Yeah.
He's from Kent.
Well, if you're ever up this neck of the woods.
Yeah, get him on the Skype. Get involved, Scott.
Yeah.
Get involved, Scott. You seem to have all the questions and all that.
You maybe can have your own little Q&A.
Yeah, you can, Top man, Scott. I'm choking in here for a drink, by the way.
Sneezy Lasagna said Rio would suit the modern game better than Vidic or Stam. I think all three of them suit the modern game. I think they're the type of players.
Back three
they are modern footballers anyway.
Martin Buck and Yap Stam and Rio Ferdinand would win the league every year.
What drink do you want?
Can I have an apple?
Dying for you want a drink as well?
A water and then one of those little apples downstairs. What he asked you for before, Janie, for a blue plant.
Scott is 47, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Scott's 47.
Is it?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're looking at you got some stats up there, half-time stats.
60-40.
60-40 possession, 12 shots to 6 shots.
I didn't realise they actually had 6.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty comfortable performance, I would say. It's not Matt Jarvis.
He must be there for the Wolves game afterwards.
Do you know what he reminds me of? Reminds me of Russell Watson.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
Hey, you know the opera singer?
Yeah.
Earlham's finest, by the way.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, they've got Russell Watson giving a bit of commentary on...
Decent winger, him, fast.
Matt Jarvis?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
I can't barely remember him, being honest.
Yeah, very fast.
Was that? Well, he's the one giving a bit of the half-time analysis with Owen Hargreaves.
The Yams.
So, comfortable performance so far. United pretty much in control. All the kids have looked comfortable. As I just said, comfortable. Man of the match so far has been Jesse Lingard, according to our poll. He's also the goal scorer. He's also the captain.
Yep.
You can't really fault that performance. You can't really pick holes in it. And I can't remember saying that at half-time about United, I think, all season. We've had gripes, haven't we?
Yeah, you've always got one player who's maybe made a mistake or not done what they should be doing, but you can't fault them, and I don't think you should fault them, because at the end of the day, we're 1-0 up. It's been a good performance, good possession. So
just looking at it now, just showing us some of the highlights. Showing as well that the understanding between the front three, Gomez, Chong and Greenwood, you can tell, as you were saying, Webby, they've all played together for years. This isn't a team that's just been thrown in together. This is a team that's grown up together.
Yeah.
It's like the understanding in the centre midfield. You know, they look comfortable. They look comfortable together. One will go, one will stay. You'll see it in the passing of 5-10 yard passes, and we keep the ball. You know, it's good.
Let's not forget as well. I know I was sort of talking before the game how Astana had been dicked off Alkmaar 11-0 on aggregate, but Astana made a game of it at Old Trafford, didn't they? Yes, we should have took our chances, but it took us a while to break him down, didn't it?
Yeah, was it Greenwood?
Greenwood. He came off the bench, didn't
he?
I think, because I think Marcus missed a few sitters that night. So it wasn't like we were under the cosh, but it wasn't an easy win. Certainly tonight so far it's been pretty easy. We got a goal after 10 minutes.
Look at that plant pot.
Who's that? Webby Savage is on the screen now, Webby's favourite. Guys, get involved in the comments, let us know what you think. Someone said Hassan Mahmoud says Jesse Lingard is world class.
Who said that?
Hassan Mahmoud.
Where's he from?
I don't know. Hassan, let us know where you're from, mate. I don't know. He doesn't come up on it.
All right.
He says Jesse Lingard is world class, but I don't know if he's having a laugh.
He's at it.
Do you think he's at it? Hassan, are you winding us up, or do you actually think that?
No, he's done all right first half, like the rest of them. But
Hassan also said that Bebe was the best signing, so yeah, I think he's.
Hassan's at it.
He's one of those is true. Luke Shaw looks a little bit lost, but good passing and positivity overall from the lads.
He looks lost. He's old pizza on that left hand
side. There you go. The ice cream van's just drove past.
He needed a game, you know. Will he come off at half time? Will he play a full game? He needs a full game, you know, and then he's got a fight to get back on his hands.
It's weird with Luke Shaw, all right, because he had that. He sort of kept, we signed him, then he was like in and out of the team, then he came in the team, then for a period he was our best player, I thought. He got that injury.
Best fullback in the Premiership.
Yeah, he got that injury.
He was.
I agree. He got that injury. Yeah. He came back from that injury. Jose was very hard on him, I felt. But then he seemed to sort of rise to that.
Yeah.
And then, all right, you look at last season, you think he won 2 Player of the Year awards. But I don't think he had a great season. I don't. And I know that sounds...
just had a poor season.
Yeah, I know that sounds like contradiction because he won 2 Player of the Year awards and he didn't have a good season. But I thought he was very inconsistent. For me, he wasn't Player of the Year anyway. I'd have put Lindelof above him. I'd probably put Pogba above him in the pecking order in Player of the Year. I don't think he had a good season. I wanted to see more from him. And this season, I know he's had injuries, but again, part of the problem as well is he can't stay fit.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't
Like I
stay
say, he's got a battle on now, because for me, he's third choice left back at the club.
Who's the first three?
Williams, Young,
Sorry,
and
first
him.
two. Williams and Young.
Before him, yeah. If you're picking a team now.
He played Suan Zabi, didn't he, Ole, at left back against Arsenal. I know that he gave that goal away. Yeah. But he looks alright, apart
Well,
from that.
his fourth choice, said.
Mate, I'd probably put Rowe, wouldn't I? I would.
Yeah, I think he's
Just
done
for the giggles.
Yeah.
No, centre half, I think he's decent, mate.
Yeah. He's another one over Marcus
Smalling.
Rowe. Trouble he just can't stay fit.
Oh, made a boo-boo there.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, massive boo-boo, mate.
Thing with Smalling is though, again, it's his rose-tinted glasses.
What?
Everyone was slating him last year. I spent half my time on FullTimeDEVILS sticking up for him, and everyone was coating.
Jay, the thing is, he never played in the best partnership. Why is he not giving a goal with Maguire? Why, he was always with Stan Laudel.
Is that Phil Jones, for those who aren't sure about the...
And it was like Phil, with Smalling, it might be common knowledge, he's become a vegan. That started with the gentleman's choice. He lost 15 pounds of muscle, and we binned him. And I watched him the other day there in Italy. He's been voted the best Italian defender now for the last 2 months in the Italian league. Best defender.
So why don't we get him back?
We can't get him back till the end of the season. You can't just get him back, Jay. It's not
Well,
like
all right then. Why don't we keep him then and get him back at the end of the season?
I wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, he's only 29, isn't he?
I wouldn't let him go,
he's
mate.
not
I would not have let him go. Full stop. I would have got Stan Laurel to go.
Yeah.
We would have had him, the dog and duck.
Someone would have come in for Phil Jones though, surely.
Do you have it now, have they?
I think, part of the problem is that when you said we gave him a new contract.
We gave him a new contract to keep the value, or whatever his value is.
He's got to pay money.
He's laughing himself about his testimonial. No one's going to come. You don't even answer that question to anybody. That makes him look a bigger fool than what he already is.
I do feel a little bit for him though, if he's got that self-awareness to know that he's roundly disliked.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say I don't dislike him. He might be a really nice lad. I don't dislike him. I just think he's shit at football.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's the only thing, And I do feel so. What is Phil Jones' best position? Astolis? Is he a full-back? Is he a centre half? Is he a defensive midfield player? Because that's where he played a lot of games for Blackburn. He's played for us. What is Phil Jones' best position? Because sometimes players like that, it doesn't help you out by being versatile in different positions. You look at John O'Shea. You know what I mean? Phil Neville was absolutely... I was devastated me when Phil Neville left our club and we kept Richardson.
Yeah, but the thing with Phil Neville and John O'Shea is they did a job wherever you put him.
Of course, when that sometimes
Phil
that
Jones
affects
doesn't
you.
seem to do a job anywhere you put him. That's the thing.
Oh, hey. The top man, him. Give him an extension.
An apple for the teacher.
Give him a testimonial.
An apple for
Give him a testimonial.
Hey, yeah. Probably more people turn up for Nick's testimonial than will be for Phil Jones's, to be fair. Well, yeah, that's not...
Oh, where's that? Looking at weather there.
Thank you, sir.
Braga
v Wolves.
It's just the pitch then.
It looks like Manchester, that.
We played there, didn't we?
Braga, yeah, we did. Showing the Reds there in the crowd. So the players coming out now for the second half. I think there's any changes. It's still the same team. Just joining us, it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Jesse Lingard, El Capitan, with the goal. Second half's underway and Astana kicking off.
Few people talking about the current midfield we're seeing tonight would be better than Fred and Pereira. And should be played more.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I'm not Pereira's biggest fan.
Same.
I've sort of been waiting for him
He's
to kick on.
another one. He seems to have been, even though he is younger than Lingard, he does seem to have been around for a while and everyone's waiting for him to have this moment, and I'm getting a bit bored waiting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Astana trying to break down the left-hand side here. He's going to cross it in. Dealt with there. I think was it Axel there who cleared it. No, I'm with you. I think Pereira. He's had a couple of good pre-seasons. He's got into the team, and
not delivered.
Like you talk about.
Yeah,
Phil
not good
Jones.
enough.
Well, what's Pereira's best position? Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he a
On
winger?
loan in Spain.
Yeah. Is he an attacking midfielder? Is he a number 10? What is he? I don't really know. Fred. I don't know, man. Last time
first half against Liverpool, he did very, very well.
Who?
Pereira.
Right.
And if you look at last
Corner
season,
to Astana.
Look at last season, Jay.
No, it's gone over. Headed it over.
It was average and he scored that pearl against Southampton. Or was that this season? Last season, Southampton at home.
This is what I mean, though. You know, it was a good goal against Southampton, but, you know, that's not your career, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? That's not like, right, well, you're in the team forever. To be fair
if I'd say to you now, Jay, tell me Pereira's best moments, you'd struggle to find anything more than that goal against Southampton.
Well, I was going to say to you, against Chelsea, he's having a shocker, and then he did the cross for Martial's goal. And that sort of papers over the cracks, because then people say, oh, it was a great assist. But he was terrible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like...
I think his decision making,
yeah.
terrible.
And like, I don't think you can have him and Fred together.
No.
That's like having Smalling and Jones at centre back. That's like, you need someone who's going to be a bit more composed on the ball, or sort of being a bit more dominant there. I think you can get away with it when you've got a Pogba and a McTominay alongside one of them, but
come on, George,
it's very weak. Astana trying to break through here, 25 yards out. He's on his own now on the left hand side. He's crossed it in. Oh, is that Tuanzebe? Sort of. No, it's not. It's Bernard, isn't it? Sorry.
That was down to Shaw.
Yeah, they broke down the left there, Astana, and the lad there. He's sort of drilled it in low. And Bernard's cleared it over the crossbar, but it's one of them where it could have gone anywhere. What are you laughing at?
There's an old player there. Played for Coventry.
Here we go.
Get up. Called Peter Billing.
Right.
He once scored an own goal in an FA Cup replay against Cambridge United. Dion Dublin was playing. It was the funniest own goal you'll ever seen. And all the kids behind the goal were laughing at him.
Was it better?
So was Dublin. It was on the part of Kevin Moran against United versus Tottenham.
Was it as bad as Jamie Pollock's for City?
No.
That's the best one ever, that.
Have you ever seen Kevin Moran's at Old Trafford against Tottenham 3-3 draw Friday night when he used to be live on BBC One?
No.
Scott's back with another question.
Go on,
for
yeah.
you.
Right, someone tries to trip Chris Turner and he parries the ball and Kevin Moran just boots in his own nets.
Fair enough.
Go on, Scott.
Webby, what London club did we loan Jim Leighton to?
Is it Leighton Orient? Leighton.
Scott, if you could get back with the
hang on.
answer, please.
What London club do we... Jim Leighton.
Mackenzie Clark says, take that apple off him, please. I've heard every bite and chew. Glenn says, Webby, stop smacking while eating. Listen, if we don't give him that, he's like a gremlin. We have to feed him, otherwise he'll burst into flames. Oh, we're headed there from about 10 yards out.
Leighton Orient rings a bell, but I could be wrong. But I don't want... Scott, where's he getting these from?
Google, probably.
Oh, he's given me the answer.
Who was it?
It's not Leighton Orient.
Is it Luton?
No.
It's not
That's
London
not
Not even close.
Yeah, Arsenal. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Arsenal?
That's what he's saying.
Arsenal loaning Jim Leighton off us.
Can't remember that one.
I'm sure Scott will be back with another quiz for Ask Webby in a minute. The Scott and Webby
This
show.
is going to become a little a regular thing, I
No,
think.
it's fucking not. United down the left-hand side here now with Luke Shaw. Guys, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think so far. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Just having a look here. Pereira got a bit, but he's not ready for the number 10 role. Someone says, we'll talk about Andres Pereira. And Miggy says he's not ready for the number 10 role.
For that role, I know every role in the team's important, but the number 10... It's that
kind of
it's the key to open the door. Go on.
Lingard turning it, 25 yards out. Oh, he's just being crowded out again.
I just think that position in any team, whether it's Manchester United or Leicester or Nottingham Forest, you've got to have something about you. And for me, I think our best number 10 at the club is Juan Mata. That's how. I'm not saying how bad it is, but.
Get involved in the comments, guys. Let us know what you think. We're talking about number 10 at United.
Who would you like to see?
Seen Juan Mata. Someone else is saying that Pereira's not up to the job.
Who would you like to see? Who would like to see if the club were to buy anyone or someone at the club who could take that number 10 position? For me, it's that when it's 0-0 and that game's tight, someone will unlock that door. And for me, the only person we have at that club at the moment is Juan Mata. Sorry, but that's
but you can't. I get where you're coming from, but you can't play Juan Mata every week in the Premier League.
No, you can't. I'm not saying you can. That's why we need. Is anybody at the club or who would you out there realistically get to playing that number 10 position for United?
don't know. That might be the signing that we need to make. There's talk of us going in for Madison and maybe next summer. Chong here now. Chong's down
Costs a lot of money.
down the
That
right.
costs a hell of a lot of money, Jake.
Yeah, it's what we're gonna have to pay, though, innit? If we're gonna strengthen, and it probably does go, we're gonna need to spend the money. Gomez here now on the left hand
I like
side.
to see him coming more in the middle.
Gomez.
Yeah.
It's very much been Gomez on the left, Chong on the right, hasn't it? Mason down the middle with Jesse just behind him.
We need a second goal here.
You want them to get a win, don't you? The youngsters. I know
Yeah,
you want,
definitely,
I know
yeah.
you want United to win. That's a fucking obvious statement.
No, but
especially for
it
the
means
youngsters, yeah.
because you just can imagine how much it would mean to them coming off that pitch that they've
Yeah.
all played together for so long. They've got that relationship, and they've gone out there and actually got a win.
This is the thing, right? People forget so many youngsters, and you'll know a few of them, Webby, who are doing rounds now, who are older men who were at United, were in the youth team, but never even got a
Great
debut.
ball. Great.
Yeah.
Right.
Bad touch
It's
there.
that
Lingard
touch
through the
again.
middle, but his touch just let him down, and now Astana are countering.
It's offside. Mile off.
Offside.
Go on, Jay.
Yeah, I was saying, as well, these lads here, they've all had a debut. So many players who go through the academy, go through the youth teams from like being 8 years old up to 18 and never even get a United debut.
Yeah.
Never in the first team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I love a bit of passing there. United trying to play out the back there. Is it Laird? It's just, Astana just took it off us. He's thrown himself on the floor there, hasn't he? Let's give a free kick for that. Looks soft to me, that one. Let's have a look.
I think he caught him.
Did he catch him?
Yeah, I think he made a lot more than what actually number 91.
Catching him. So Stan have got a free kick about 30 yards out here now on the left hand side. He's not gonna shoot from there, is he? Lee Grant's ready for it anyway. Don't worry about that.
Sweating a bit in that 15-degree heat.
I don't like this because we clearly it's coming straight back.
It's in the box. Depends about. Is he? No, he's got his shot off there, but it's wide.
There he is.
That's your mate there, the bald one.
Johnny.
He's got a big dent in the back of his head.
Oh,
What's happened there? That looks rough, that, for that Astana player. I don't know what his name is. The ball geezer, he's got a big dent in the back of his head.
Lingard's getting in some great positions here, but it's his second touch or third touch. Once he's got it, he's taking it too hard. He's finding some right spaces.
Luke Shaw here, bobbing forward. Into the box. Gomez
ball.
gives it back. Luke Shaw. Just bit.
Oh!
Shung,
What's
what have you done?
What's he playing at?
Oh, he's missed there from about 5 yards out into an open goal. United broke down the left. United broke down the left with Shaw and Gomez. Luke Shaw's done well. He's laid it across. He's gone all the way across the goal to Chong, the keeper's at the other end of the goal. So it's just
a little bounce there in front of him.
It's an open net, and he's hit it over the bar. It's a bad miss. I hope he puts that behind him because it was on his left foot, and as you said, it might have just bobbled up a little bit. But it does look like a bad miss, to be fair. Astana trying to break now. They're in our box and scored. That was a quick reply then. Countered attack down the other side, and Astana have got an equaliser. I don't know who's to blame there, to be honest with you. Disappointing now. United have gone from should have been 2-0 up, should have been dead and buried really the game, to 30 seconds later, Astana getting an equaliser. Just looking at it here now.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're being honest, you could say that Bernard should have been a bit closer to him, is it? He's just turned the lad, and he's about 10 yards out on the left hand side. Bernard's gone in, he's turned him, and then
it's deflection.
And he's sort of rifled it into the far corner. It's the same corner where Lingard scored. Lee Grant had no chance. Well, this is a good test for the kids, though.
Yeah.
It's all easy when you comfortably winning and you got all the possession. Shomko is the goal scorer if anyone cares.
Like you're saying, we should have been 2 up then, and it's gone to 1-1.
Guys, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button as well. Chong misses an open goal. Is Chong to blame? I doubt it. What's the punishment for missing a sitter? If we punish people for missing a sitter, we'd have no players left, to be honest with you. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Hey.
Remember Ronaldo at Bramall Lane?
Yeah. Well, loads of players have done it.
Yeah.
Loads of mint players have missed sitters. Do you remember Steve Bruce against Reading?
Yes, in the
I know
cup.
he's
We won
a-
3-0,
yeah.
didn't we?
I know he's a defender, but
Cantona.
still, that was like an open goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We went like, didn't he, after he missed?
What year was that? The year we won it, was it 94 that? I went to that game.
94. Did you?
3-0, yeah. Sat in the... he's on here.
It's now he's off. Starting trying to break. Thing is, they'll grow in confidence now
Yeah.
because they
Yeah,
were dead and buried. If anything, United were going to kick on. We should have got a second goal. Chong misses an open goal. Again, we've been through all that. Bob might have bowled up a bit on his left foot. We'll forgive him. And then they went down the other end. And what is that? Like the third shot they've had on target? Is it something like that?
Yeah.
They've not had loads, but they got a goal, and now the score is 1-1 with just over half an hour to go. I mean, he's not really got loads of options, has he, Ollie? Anyway, if he was going to change it, he'd just be bringing on more youngsters, really, wouldn't he?
Yeah. There's no one with... I think it's all youngsters on the bench, in it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see him sort of give these players who are playing a chance. I'd like to see him not take any of them off, if that makes sense. Just leave him on. Give him a chance to get us back on top, because I think they can do. They were playing well up until that goal. It was a bit unfortunate, really. Started the second half well.
Talk.
Yeah, Astana just trying to get hold of the ball here. I think he's it. Bernard just clearing up now. Oh, someone's saying Chong is left-footed, mate. Well, that's no excuse then for he's missing with his left foot when he's left-footed.
I just think it took a bit of a bubble, but it's like saying he still should be putting that away all day long, you know, and it come back to haunt us there because 30 seconds later they've scored, but...
I feel for him, man. It's not what you want when you're a
No,
youngster.
no,
It's not what you want when you're no matter what age you are.
I don't think it'll put him.
Shouldn't do.
Mexican way going off.
United just need to maybe calm it down a little bit. Referee, what's going on there? Which way does he give that? That's him again, that, rolling about on the floor.
Put Dylan.
He's put Dylan Levitt there for that. What are they doing there? They're all holding up cards, aren't they, in the crowd? I can't see. It looked like a 50-50 to me, that. Didn't look much in that. Dylan Levitt's just been booked.
Touch him.
Didn't touch him. Genuinely didn't even touch him. He's just been booked for nothing. That's the player that got a free kick against Laird, isn't it? Rolling around on the floor. Him. United just got to get hold of the ball here, get back to what he was doing, passing it around. We were in control of the game until they got the equaliser. So don't want to start doing anything rash. Although that was a harsh booking. And Astana have got a free kick about 50 yards out. He's going to take this in now. He's crossing it in.
Corner.
Cleared there. Was that Shaw?
Yeah.
Shaw with a good header there. Cleared it away for a Astana corner. I mean, it doesn't matter in the grander scheme of things. If United lose this or draw this, it's not the end of the world. But
Would we like to win the group though? Does that affect us? How does it work?
I think we could win the group tonight if we win and AZ lose. Corners come over and the lads just headed it about 20 yards wide.
But how does it work in the next draw? Does it affect you if you become? Because obviously, I don't know. Does it affect you if you top or you come second regarding the draw? I'm not sure.
Get involved in the comments.
I think you've always got to watch what you top your group. I think.
Yeah, let us know. Anyone knows how does it affect us? Do we need to win this game or do we need to win this group?
Give it a shot.
I think we will win the group. I think we'll be all right. Astana growing in confidence here, though. That goal, as you would expect, home crowd. The crowd seems to have woke up as well. They're waving yellow cards about and all sorts. Guys, just getting involved in the comments. Charlene's asking, what are Chong's qualities? Speed, is that it? Question mark.
Well, like I say, I just think that he needs to go out on loan, probably, and play against
Going
men.
in the summer.
Well, we don't know if he's heard that, but let's say without no disrespect to Chong, but I can't see the likes of Juventus, you know. I don't know, Jay, but he just needs. For me, a lot of these kids probably come January, if they're not getting around the first team, you've got to put them out on loan. You know, let them play against men week in, week out. Yeah, what's going on here? Elton John playing.
Someone's. Oh yeah, everyone's putting the torches up, aren't they? The lights on the phone.
Come on, United. Referee.
Ref, he's fouled him there. It looked like it was a foul there, but Astana are breaking anyway, just getting into our half down the right hand side. He's got it through into the box. Oh, and he scored. How's that gone in?
On goal.
Is it an own goal?
Yeah.
He's done a little celebration there playing the violin, the Muppet. So Astana have turned this round on their head. It's 2-1 there. I didn't even see what happened there. The lads come down the right for Astana. I think is it their fullback there, number 2. Got into the box in acres of space. Yeah, own goal. Is it Bernard there? Not what you want to see for a young lad. It's not really his fault, to be honest with you. I think he's just trying to cut out the cross. And it's deflected, I think, off his chest.
Yeah.
And give Lee Grant very little chance. The Astana bench celebrating like they just won the World Cup.
Poor that Shaw's caught out position again. You know, if you want to get up there, you got to get back. You know, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Big test of character now for these young lads. You know, 2-1 down.
Bernard own goal. Not what you want to see for a youngster on his record, but he needs to put that behind him. And I'm not even pointing a finger at him, to be honest with you. Could have gone anywhere, that. And all he's trying to do is cut out the cross. It's come off his chest. It's not a massive clanger. United have gone from, should have been 2-0 up to 2-1 down in the space of 10 minutes. Still plenty of time left in the game, no half an hour left. Gomez on the ball, pushing forward, trying to dink it in. Just not quite happening. Jaden's put sacked in the morning. As we were saying earlier, I don't think anyone's going to get sacked, obviously, off the back of a game against Astana. But there will be people criticising Ole now. There will be people going, shows he don't know what he's doing. But I thought he picked the right team. I said that earlier. Thought it was right to give the youngsters a chance. United just beginning to look a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Big 10 minutes this now.
Guys, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. Does Ole need to make any changes? Even if he don't bring anyone on, does he need to change it tactically? Because we've got, I think it's Gomez on the left, Chong on the right, Greenwood in the middle. Should he change that around a little bit at all? Luke Shaw is done out here, someone's saying. Where was Luke Shaw for that goal? Luke Shaw not getting much love.
He got caught, but if you're going up, Jay, you've got to get back.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, he's got no excuse as well, Luke Shaw. I'm not going to blame Bernard for an own goal. I'm not going to blame Chong as much for missing a serve, because the kids, this is like one of their first ever games. One of them, it is the first ever game. Luke Shaw,
he's bombed up there and he's not got back. And when he come back, he's come more central. And it's left a massive gap there for the fullback to get up.
They're going down the left here as well. He's gone past him there, has he? No. Thought he megged him and went past him.
He did. He's very lucky there.
Game's just gone a bit flat from United and Astana growing in confidence. Someone making a change. Ollie's making a change. I think he's bringing off Chong and bringing on Bukayo Mella.
Demana. He's more of a...
He's a striker, isn't he?
Striker, yeah.
He's always playing for the under-23s. We've seen him a few times. Yeah. He's a handful, so he's going to come on for Chong. Would he go on the right then, or would he go in the middle? And would you move Mason over?
I like to play him 2 down. It looks like he's gone down the middle.
Because whenever I've seen him in under 23, he's always been central.
It looks like that Greenwood's gone to the right.
So Ollie making a change. We're saying no one's had a bad game, but Chong will probably want to forget about it.
Oof.
The game he's had. Not necessarily the game, but that chance.
Yeah. He'll be thinking.
Jesse's got to step up now. Next 10-15 minutes, Jesse's got to step. You know, he's in England international. He's played on. You know what I mean? He's got to show himself now. You know, instead of running around with those gloves on, he's got to show himself now.
You're not feeling them gloves, you either.
No.
Hey, you might be trying to do Martial where you wear gloves, you play better.
Yeah, but he's got a long sleeve.
That's not a good look.
On. Yeah.
United trying to work an opening here in the middle, passing it about. Guys, get involved in the comments as well. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we will have reaction post game as well. We're hearing from Andy Tate. We're hearing from Adam McCullough. And we'll also have a phone-in as well. You can get involved in a live reaction phone-in later on this evening. And obviously all the reaction from the fans as well.
You're not doing that down there tonight, are you doing it all from here?
Yeah, we'll be hearing from... We've got some fans over there as well that'll be giving us some reactions.
It's gone a bit stale, hasn't it? United need to do something.
United look a bit flat in a minute. Gomez trying to make something happen. Just surrounded every time United player gets the ball. He's surrounded by 3 yellow shirts.
Yeah.
Quick, we've got to pass it quicker. We've got to pass it quicker.
Out wide there. Led now on the right.
Give it inside. Back inside.
Ooh.
Corner for United.
Test the character, like you said. And do you think they can come back from this?
I think so. I think there's enough time in the game. I think the biggest test now will be, their mentality. If they let, the fact that, they're losing, if they're going to let that affect them or not. I mean, you'd like to think that they've all, maybe not as big of a scale as this, but they've all played enough games together to know that they need to, rally and...
Touch it!
Jesse! Oh, on the edge of the box there. It's bouncing around. Can we get it under control? Can we get a shot off? Jesse trying to work an opening. It's come out to Luke Shaw. It's it. Oh, it's firing around all over the gaff. It's like a pinball. Now, eventually, what is that? Offside?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
I think now as well, you have got to look to Lingard and Shaw.
Yeah, he's offside there, isn't he? Yeah, you look to your more experienced players.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke Shaw's come under criticism for their second goal. Bit out of position. Jesse got the goal, obviously, for us. But we need them to show some of the young lads what it's about. Jesse on the ball now, trying to play it forward. Yeah, he's got it back. Oh, I thought he was fouled there, wasn't he? United trying to take a quick free kick there. The lad from Astana is going to get booked. I don't know what he's moaning about. It's a blatant foul and a blatant yellow card.
Himself as well.
Well, he's obviously a bit of a nana.
It's a bit like Borat.
He does look a little bit, doesn't he? He's not going to win any beauty contest, put it that way. Someone's saying, I bet on Astana. Or need to wait because Manchester have had many chances to do a goal.
Are you asking if you can...
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I think, to be fair, I think United can get back into this. Just don't need to panic. There's 20 minutes left. There's a lot of talent and class on the pitch still from these youngsters. Mm-hmm. We can get back into this. Just need to work an opening. Greenwood on the ball, passing it around. United passing it around, trying to work something just inside the Astana half. 20 minutes to go. Garner on the ball. It's just like you say, it's just, I don't know, it's a bit flat.
That's what I'd like to see. Gomez come inside more where he is now, hunting the ball in the middle of the park.
Guys, let us know what you're saying in the comments. Someone said I did fruit. The number 10 idea needs to get thrown out the window. It's a fruitless pursuit by United, to be honest. The only time we've looked decent is usually when we sack the idea off and put 4 up front a la Sheffield. I don't know.
It's got a good point there. Yeah.
I suppose you can
You're
argue
going to put 4 up front every game, though, are you? Unless he's getting beat 2-0.
I suppose you could argue that, when you have Martial, James and Rashford, do you necessarily have a number 10?
Yeah.
You've got Pogba, McTominay and Fred as your midfield, if that's your strongest front 6.
Poor ball, Luke. Christ,
Scott was asking if you had any questions.
Scott Kent again?
Yeah.
Have you got any questions?
For him, I assume. I think he commented earlier and we missed it.
If you're just joining us, Scott Kent has been messaging Webby in the chat and they've been asking each other questions. Well, he's been asking Webby questions about 1983 cup finals and all sorts.
Hold it.
Trying to get down the left there now.
Oh yeah, he'd asked for questions before, so if you think of any.
Oh, just holding it up there.
Come on, United. Bit of press, a bit of pressing.
Lingard there, just in the Astana half. Luke Shaw on the left.
Easy, show
Come on,
for
just
him.
go forward, go on, run at him, that's it. Whip it in. Luke Shaw into the middle. Oh, Gomez just couldn't quite get there. Astana just passing it about now at the back. It's a good ball. Turn Lingard there.
Give it wide.
How wide?
It's too slow, Jay.
Yeah.
It's too slow. It's got to be
No,
quicker.
no.
Get the ball under and pass it straight away.
Love it there. Oh.
Win it. Well done, lad.
It's a good ball, that. There you go. Support him, that's it. Gomez down the left. It's Lingard on the edge of the box.
Deflect. Oh,
no.
dropped in there.
I did. Lingard with a shot, deflects it, it's gone over for the corner. Ollie's just having a word there with Dylan Levitt, giving him some instructions. Just looking at that, United still had a lot more possession. Just not quite.
Not creating anything.
Yeah, we've not had many. We had one clear-cut chance, obviously, City that we missed. But other than that,
The effort's
been more
there,
hard
it's
chances.
just that final
know.
ball.
corner's coming in.
He's missed it there.
They've all missed it. It's a decent corner. I thought someone was going to get on the end of it, but it's just gone over everyone. And now Astana trying to do a counter.
Good ball.
He's played a long ball out there to the lad, the left winger. He's played it into the middle. There, number 9's got it. It's 2-on-1 here. Number 10's through. Oh, he might have had enough time to take a touch there. Astana with a shot just wide. He could have made it 3-1 there by rights. It was 2-on-1 at one point.
Where's the defence there?
It's Laird on his own now, wasn't it, at one point? Oh no, yeah, you go. Got a little bit lucky there, Astana. And then, yeah, he's got to be hitting the target for me there.
Look, where's the left back again?
Oh dear.
Where's the left back again?
Luke Shaw keeps tucking inside, and it's leaving us exposed a little bit on that left back position. He should be helping out Bernard now more than ever.
Yeah.
After he's had an own goal, he needs to be showing him a bit, putting an arm around him or whatever. Just gone a little bit flat. Corner to Astana. That's a shocking.
They're quite a big team, aren't they?
They are, but they're shit at heading. Someone's saying Chong is never going to be really great. He might become like Walcott, big at best, which isn't too bad, just not United quality mentality.
Caught on the ball there, United from his hard goal kick.
Astana going through again.
Scott's got a question for you, Webby, when you're ready.
Oh, he's had a shot there, the lad for
Do
Astana.
you still back Ole as manager?
100%, yeah. Till the end of the season. No, back him all along. He's, the problems was it was criminal that we got rid of Lukaku, love him or hate him, and not replace a goal scorer. You don't score goals, you don't win matches. And that was a criminal thing. Mourinho wouldn't have had that. Van Gaal wouldn't have had that. Ferguson wouldn't have had it. But it seems that Solskjaer didn't fancy him. But it was criminal by not replacing him. Still back the manager. Still back anyone who's a manager. It comes to the point where sometimes I've had enough. Go on, lad. Go on. Go away from him. Go away from him. One again. Early.
Ooh.
Give a free kick there. Dylan territory this. But he won't get a sniff of it because Gomez will get on it and Lingard. Or Garner. Or Shaw. Well, Dylan's nowhere near it. I'm afraid, unfortunately. Let Gomez check it.
How far out is this now?
Just need a little,
25 yards out, is it?
I don't know if you've seen the thingy goal last night, similar position, a bit, maybe another 5 yards out. The West Brom free kick, just a little clip over the wall.
Who's having this, Gomez?
Looks like he's done it. Gomez, I think. Little clip.
Oh, great free kick there and a great save from the keeper.
Yeah.
Gomez there, I think that was going right into the top corner. See, that's what I mean. That's what he's got there in his locker there, Gomez. Good save. Wasn't quite in the top corner, but it was a good free kick though, still. Astana just messing about now in the corner, standing too near the ball. Probably wasting a bit of time. Referee's had a word.
Lights have gone.
Aye.
Oh,
I thought he was going to get caught out there. Well, they're just controlling it. He's pushed it forward. And he's got space there. Give it to Garner in the middle there. Gomez going down the left.
He needs help.
He does.
You don't know what they're playing, but they seem to have an extra man on the pitch.
It's been like that for a little while as well. Whenever we've got the ball, they seem to surround us very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think obviously they've got that little bit of a extra bit of a lift from taking the lead as well. So now they're up for this.
Oh, what a save!
Great shot and great save. Greenwood there with a shot from about 10 yards out. And the keeper's pulled off a bit of a worldy save there.
Eric.
Edit by name, edit by nature.
Yeah.
Getting closer though.
Greenwood there on a volley. Sort of cushioned volley on his left foot, but it was a good save. United have a corner. 2 good saves from the keeper. Oh, it's not the best corner, to be fair. Astana trying to break now.
Time, turn.
Go on, you got time there. Go on, turn. Luke Shaw with the ball there. Go on. Push forward.
That's a poor ball.
The fuck is that? Oh, he's going to get...
It's a poor ball,
That's too much for him there, Luke Shaw. He's more or less kicked it out for a throw-in. Guys, get involved in the comments. Let us know what you think. Gomez is wasted on the wing, someone is saying. I don't know if he's wasted. I prefer seeing him down the middle from what I've seen of him, to be fair. But he has had a little bit of joy down the wing. Nearly settled Greenwood there. Someone's saying, Poch ain't all that, would rather have Ancelotti. I'd rather Ole makes a success of it, to be honest with you, but I know what you mean. United trying to break now. Down there, got another corner.
He's looking at this short corner they're taking. He's just sort of ping it in early, because they're that big. You know, it's just going to come out. You've got to try and work options, but I hate this short corner stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Van Gaal used to do it all the time, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he used to drive me fucking potty. Oh, it's a good corner that as well, but
it was.
no one could get the head on it. Ball's come out to Luke Shaw now.
Got to give it quicker. Inside. Duck egg.
Oh, is he a touch on it then, the keeper? I thought he touched it. I thought he touched it for a corner, but I don't think he did. Glad Williams is ahead of Shaw at a minute, says Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah. I don't think there's even a debate at a minute between United fans. No. I've not seen... I can't think of one United fan who said they'd rather see Luke Shaw starting. Apart from Angelina, who thinks he's the best left back we've got, don't we?
Yeah, 100%.
Who?
Luke Shaw, it's amazing.
Astana just with the ball in the middle. Jesse's got it back though. Go on, drive at him.
That's
He's pulled him back there. Little bit of
Capitano, fuming.
El Capitano there. He lashed out at him there, Jesse, I think. Yeah. I think he went to kick him because the lad's pulled him back. If he pulls him back here, he's pulled his shirt, and then if you look, Jesse's turned around and sort of kicked him,
mid-air.
Yeah, missed by about 5 metres.
Yeah.
Bezibikov, he's the one that was rolling around trying to get everyone booked. Muppet.
Karma.
Yeah, exactly. No one messes with Jesse Lingard.
Last 10 minutes. Deserve. Last 10 minutes we've played well. You know, we've had a couple of chances. Keeper's made a couple of good saves. We just lacked that summit in the last third. Hopefully it'll come.
Gomez here now down the left hand side. Inside to Jesse Lingard. He's trying to work. Oh, he just got caught under his feet again. Oh, and that's a free kick to Astana. It's just been one of those nights a little bit for Lingard. I know he got his goal, but he's had a couple of chances where he's just not quite been happening. He's had it under his feet a couple of times, or it's just like one touch too many, or they've crowded him out. Don't necessarily think he's had a bad game, but on another night he could have maybe had another one. Just showing the Greenwood shot again as well. Good save that from the keeper. Yeah. He's done a couple of good saves this half, the goalkeeper. He's kept him in it. And of course he was helped with that Tahith Chong miss. Absolute sitter from 5 yards out when it was 1-0 to United.
That's poor, Jesse, that's poor.
Lingard giving the ball away there in the middle. Started passing it around at the back. Can they break? No. Is that theirs?
Right, throw that all day long it is.
What's he doing there? Move. United trying to work an opening here now. He's fouled him there. Getting booked. He's going nowhere in the middle of the park and he's just gone into the back of him there. He's another absolute stunner, isn't he?
He's only got the equaliser on it. Yeah, I think it was. Sounds of his hands.
Mate, it looks like a cartoon, can it, Tom?
Looks like Frankenstein.
He does, doesn't he?
Interesting comment here about saying that the kids have made me proud. Chong apart, don't really rate him, but wish him the best.
That was nearly a nice message.
It's Shaw and Lingard that have let me down.
I
think that's a fair comment.
I don't know, it's a bit harsh on Jesse, I think, now. I don't think he's let us down.
I just think that he's got in positions where you'd expect more of him. You know, he's got in some good positions there.
I think he's done it. Yeah,
good
I know he's
good
done
ball.
I think just as the more senior players.
Go on, Shaw.
More.
Help him. Right, whip one in, Jimmy, whip one in.
Out wide. Send it out wide. That's the one. One more out wide. United trying to work an opening now. Down the right hand side. Sort of level with the 18-yard box. Laird. Oh no, he's give it away, has he? No.
Be careful there, Dylan. You're on the yellow.
Oh.
Well, one back, son. Referee.
Ref, thank you. United get a free kick. Sort of on the corner of the 18-yard box, about a little bit further out, about 25 yards out. Who's coming on here now? And who's going off?
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy Garner's coming off.
Ramazani. Yeah,
and it's Ramazani's coming on. I think he's done alright, to be fair, Garner. I don't think he's had a bad game at all.
Just going for it now, took a midfielder off and put Ramazani on. He's more of a striker.
Play wide as well,
play wide, yeah.
He's another one who's a bit like Greenwood. He's two-footed, isn't he? Play with either foot. So it's a free kick here. I don't think you can shoot from here, so he's going to have to cross it in.
No.
He's well over it, that Gomez. Well over it. It's gone over and wide.
Poor that. It's poor.
Just needed to whip it into the box there, really, and try and get an head on it, but he's over it and it's gone out for a goal kick. That the last 5 minutes or so. You're at a point now where you just take a draw, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You think, get a draw, be happy with that. He's taking his time in his substitution, the lad is milking the applause for all it's worth. And the Herrera levels of shithousery. Giles Subin says, Ole keeping his subs for the 85th minute again. On paper, Shaw will have 1 assist and Lingard 1 goal, but IRL, their contribution was in real life, obviously, their contribution was once again mediocre. I don't know, man. It's easy to be critical of him, especially when they're in a team full of youngsters.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you just expect him to step up that extra bit, don't you? You know, Jesse's got in some great positions there. And you expect more of him, and it's unfortunately it's not worked. Whether it's a pitch, whether it's his gloves, just trying to be positive here. But no,
tell you what, I hope you don't wear them gloves again anyway, because it sent you over the edge. Oh, Gomez there, he's just give it away there, really.
Footed, it's United throw. What's he give a freak? He's give a freak.
No, I think he's give a throw to them, hasn't he?
No, free kick.
Is it a free kick? To be fair, that Gomez sort of gave it away. needlessly. I think he's just took one touch too many and miscontrolled it, and I think he's trying to make up for it and might have just clipped the lad. It's just frustrating. You know what? This could have been a nice, comfortable win with a load of kids, and we could be buzzing, just showing the Kazakhstan FC Astana flags in the crowd. Yeah, absolutely loving it. Apart
from obviously just before their 2 goals, I think United have been comfortable. You know, obviously the second goal, bad deflection. It's one of those things, isn't it? You know, that could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
But obviously,
go on, Jesse. Jesse's trying to drive forward.
The main thing is if Chong scores that, we go 2 up. It's a different story, but he never. It's like saying, it was my uncle. It's not happened, but there's still a chance for us to get into it. You know, they just seem to be defending now in numbers, don't they? Stopping us breaking the space, and we lose the ball again.
Fucking hell. They're Astana breaking into the box here. I think oh no, he's done well there. It's a foul. United have got a free kick in our own box. So coming to the last 5 minutes now, including injury time. So,
I think they've done well, the kids.
This is it, kidder.
No, he's too strong for him, wasn't he? Frankenstein.
Bloody
Don't do anything daft.
Jesse Lingard there.
He's not touched him.
He's going to get a booking for that, Jesse. I think he knew it as well. It's daft though, right? Because he's fouled him there.
He's stopped momentum now,
yeah,
yeah.
It's like, it's just deep in their half. He's going to make a meal of it. They're going to take time with a free kick and he's just winding down the clock. I can get he's frustrated, Jesse Lingard, because he's received a couple of fouls himself. Yeah. But he's got to show a bit more maturity in that. Gomez has gone off and Galbraith's come on. Yeah. Matt's just showing pictures there, Max Taylor. It's been a good story for him, hasn't it?
Yeah. I know where he's been. You know, I've been there, so yeah, fair play to him. Like to him to come on, but you know, it's not about sentiment. You know what I mean? The kid will get his chance if he's good enough.
Yeah, he will. Like you say, great story there.
There's one chance left for United here.
Oh. Is that a throw in towards? Got a throw in here. Deep in their half. Yeah, just trying to work something about 30 yards out, getting to the edge of the box. Luke Shaw with a cross. Oh, I thought that was going to drop for someone. Guys, get involved in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe as well and let us know what you think of the game. Who do you think United's best player has been? Let us know what you think. And don't forget, we'll have live reaction from Adam McCullough as soon as the game finishes as well.
Early.
Can United get a late equaliser here? Luke Shaw with a cross into the middle. Not a great cross.
It's a Dylan.
Dylan with a shot. Dylan Levitt. No. High and wide. Lampard versus Ole is all you need to look at, says Hector Ricardo. It's different for Lampard though, because Lampard, people giving Lampard a lot of credit, and I get it, but Chelsea had loads of players out on loan. They had that transfer ban, his hand was tied. And the players that came back, the likes of Mount, the likes of Abraham, they were top quality players, and he's still got the likes of Kepa and N'Golo Kante and players like that there, and Willian. It's not like he's got a shit team that he's got to deal with. Do you know what I mean? Finished third last season, Chelsea. Yeah. And they won the Europa. I know they lost Hazard, but they had 39 players out on loan.
Yeah, it only helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yes, he's done a good job, but I'm not into these Ole versus Lampard comparisons. And let's not forget, if you look at where Ole was after 3 months in charge of United, we'd won every fucking game, haven't we? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Good point.
So, it's just daft comparisons and another reason to have a dig at Ole for nothing. Oh, United here just losing out in the middle of the park, last couple of minutes. Just frustrating, isn't it? It's just how many times we say that after a United game?
I think with the first half, like the one that we've just watched as well. It just makes it all the more worse, I think.
Yeah.
2-0 is a different story. We're talking about different games. The kids got to put it away. Within the 40 seconds, they're up the other end and they've scored. So it's all fine margins, unfortunately. But like saying, I think they've done well. They've not disgraced themselves. I think they've done well. Shaw's got 90 minutes under his belt. Obviously, he's done okay. Jesse's done okay. He's just a few times, like I said, when he's got forward and he's took an extra touch. That because there's no movement in front of him, and he's had to take extra touch. But no, it's. I think they've done okay, the kids,
Yeah, I won't be too critical. I know Chong will get a lot of stick because he missed that sitter.
He will do.
But, that's just the nature of the beast. United fans are like. I don't think we can be too harsh on any of them. You can maybe point a few fingers at Shaw for the second goal being out of position.
You got to whip one in there. You got to whip one in, Jesse.
Come on, last minute, just get it in the box. Get it in the box, lad. Going out wide to Shaw. Jesse going through.
No, he's done it again.
There's so many opportunities there to get it in the box with players waiting. And we're messing about like we're 5-0 up. It's just annoying. Last few seconds here now.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're going to have Adam McCullough with a live reaction as well. And then we'll have a phone-in load later on as well. And obviously all the reaction from the fans too.
Got the ball in the box.
Oh, Jesse. No.
Ball in the box. That's it.
Game over. Full time. United lose in Astana 2-1. We were winning 1-0 thanks to Lingard, and then Astana have come back with a Bernardo own goal, and the other lad whose name escapes me, I don't even care, to be honest with you. Not the result we wanted. Obviously, loads of youngsters got a chance, so quickly before we wrap up, Angelina, what do you make of that?
Disappointing to not get the win. I really thought that the lads would have done it, but I don't think there's any point in sitting trying to point the finger. I think they all put in a really good performance. I think it'll be a good lesson for some of them, a good experience, and I think just as a United fan, the loss is disappointing, but it's been really good to see some of these young players on the pitch.
Webby, what do you reckon?
Yeah, exactly what Angelina says then. Obviously disappointing result. The goal goes in by Chong, 2-0. It's a different story. Thought they did well. Thought all the young kids got nothing to be ashamed of. They've gone away in Europe. Don't how hostile the crowd, but they're up against a team, big team, physical team, and they've done well. And another day we would have won, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? And then we've just got to go now. We've already qualified. We know that. If you're going through the goals again, slight deflection there. And then the second one's an own goal. But like you're saying, Chong scores, we win the game. So never mind, but great experience for the lads.
Yeah, I think that's it. Good experience for lads. All the youngsters acquitted themselves well. Yes, Chong missed a sitter, but we can forgive him now. It's not the end of the world. United's still very much going through in the Europa League. There's no real doubts around that. Lots of debuts, lots of youngsters getting a good game and doing well. Guys, don't forget to hit subscribe, get involved in the comments as well. We're going to be throwing over now to Adam McCullough. He's going to be giving you his thoughts, live reaction. Later on, we're going to be hearing from Andy Tate. We're also going to have a phone in as well. Webby, Angelina, I know it wasn't the result, but thanks for watching with us. And thanks for you guys as well. And don't forget to subscribe. Oh yeah, Scott Kent, thanks for quizzing Webby.
Yeah, thank you.